What's going on, everyone? Welcome back for another Wednesday night stream. How is everyone doing tonight? Let's turn that down. There we go. That's better. See, we got 33 people already hanging out in here. We got Reeblin, Erico, Caleb. We got Vitali in here, Pethora, Bryant, Wendy, Mano, KCBD. What's going on? Gets blocked out of subscriber-only chats for some reason. That's interesting. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm sorry, man. Doing well, Brian. Doing well. Of course, my kids are sick again. Like always, but, you know, it happens. They're babies. Family's doing well otherwise. I hope you guys are doing well, too. What's going on, Dan? How you doing tonight, brother? Got Richard G1. It's a party already. All right. 1 second. I'm still a little bright. That's probably better. There we go. All right. Here is what we have going on for tonight, everyone. Thank you guys for hopping in. If you guys are into breaks already. We are sold out of our first 2 breaks of the night. Our Pick Your Team football. That one is out of stock. We got Rookies and Stars certified. We have Origins in that one. Immaculate Hobby and 3 of the Phoenix international breaks. Hope this first break hits not cheap. Yeah. Yeah, it's cheaper depending on what spot you got, but if you got one of the more expensive ones, then yeah, it can get up there. Then $5.92, we got 3 boxes of the Topps Chrome Cosmic and 1 of the National Treasures. These are coming out of that case that we've been hitting the supers out of. These are the last 3 boxes. So I don't know like what's going on with that case, if it's good or whatever, but these are the last ones that are coming out of that case. And then $5.93, we got 8 spots left in our Collegiate break for tonight. So if you guys are looking to get into a Collegiate break tonight, that's only a 16 spot break too. So high chance to hit if you get on that one. And then $5.94, I put up a little bit ago. That one is a double Immaculate break. So we got Rookies and Stars Hobby, Certified Hobby, 2 boxes of Phoenix International in that one, and then 2 boxes of Immaculate in that. So that's what we got going on for tonight. If you guys crush all those and do want another break, we can add something else too. Yeah, I'm hoping the first break hits too. I mean, that one's got a lot of boxes in it. We got 7 boxes in that break, so probably be out for a few weeks. Just at a big 25 card PSA order, so I'll probably be you're gonna get those cards back at the start of next football season, brother. But no, I totally understand, brother. I totally understand. Muffin Man, first break ever tonight. I appreciate you, man. Good luck. Got RGL in the chat. What's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well. Don't put that bad mojo on me. It's the reason I haven't graded with PSA at all the last few months, because it's just been ridiculous. 16K DraftKings jackpot? What? That's crazy. Congratulations. Save some of that for taxes. Uncle Sam is going to want his cut. Don't have a PYT? No. All good, RGL. All good, man. Yeah, RGL is giving away some fillers later tonight if they hit. So you guys will have a shot at some full spots if those hit tonight. So very, very kind of him. Got the llama in chat too. What's going on, JML? Censoring again around October, so I'm good. Yeah. Oh, vendoring again. Yeah. There you go, bro. There you go, man. See you all picking up some spots right now. Appreciate all of you. So we'll get going with our Pick Your Team right at 6 o'clock. We are good to go on that one. Totally filled up. You guys are the best. We got John picking up a filler in 94. Appreciate you, John. And BRY in on 94 too. You guys are awesome. right. Texans are ready for Pittsburgh. That'll be a good game. That'll be a good game. I keep saying the Texans have a shot to go deep into the playoffs. Their defense is that good. They're going to keep them in every game as long as C.J. Stroud plays above average. They have a chance at winning pretty much everything. These are dirty. We beaten the Bears again, right? I don't know. I don't know, man. We'll see. It's an away game. Packers are, you know, healthy for the most part, despite all of the IRs, but the 15 players we have on IR. But should be a very, very, very good game. And that's all I can really hope for. Mike Tomlin hasn't lost a Monday night football game at home in his career. That's crazy. That's crazy. Rodgers may get snapped in half. No. I'm wondering if Rodgers is going to retire at the end of this year. Win or lose, it was a season of injury. Yep. Yep. A rookie quarterback almost beat the Texans. Who was the rookie quarterback? Was that the Titans game? Is that who we're talking about? I had 5 boxes of Hobby Prism in your cart and it was sold out. Prism didn't go live today. At least I don't think Prism went live today. Yeah, Harbaugh got canned. Isn't that crazy? I mean, I get it, right? I mean, he's going to be a hot commodity on the market. Like, there's going to be a lot of teams going after him, but, you know, you can only, you know, choke or miss in the playoffs so many times before ownership is going to say, all right, we got to go in a different direction. See any of the Pixar Gold? I have not seen any of that get opened. Is it good? Oh, the Hobby Blasters were up. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're going to have a tough time getting those, especially for Prism. Those always get botted. Can I confirm your filler in the Collegiate break? Yeah, let me check. All right, I got Jason SOR for 94. Got a filler in 94. Appreciate you, Jason. We got Austin with a spot in 94. Thank you, Austin. And Jason, I have... Jason Sibley, I have fillers for you in 93 and in 94. There we go. Thank you, brother. I did see Bryce was back, yeah. Yeah, things are looking up. What's going on, Michael? How you doing? Bought a Collegiate filler as well, you believe? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw it. We're actually getting Optic before Prism this year. The FOTL countdown went live today on Panini. I was expecting Prism, like, FOTL, the countdown to come down or go live this week, but yeah, we are getting Optic instead of Prism first. John, I appreciate you, man, picking up a spot in 94. Try your luck again. Thank you, man. All right, everyone, we are going to get going with our Pick Your Team for tonight. If you guys are just hopping in and want in on a break, this is what we have available tonight. So we are sold out of our Pick Your Team, which is our first break. We are sold out of our baseball break tonight. We do have spots in our Collegiate break with 8 spots left there. And we have a double iMac break for release day. So $132 on that one, and we have 11 spots left there. So we are good to go with our pick your team. How do you become a Hall of Fame member? There is a join button next to the channel page, and it should it's easier to find on desktop, but I've heard that you can find it pretty quickly on iPhone as well. They will definitely have Hobby Blasters. They've had Hobby Blaster, Hobby Mega for just about everything. All right, everyone, let's get going. Optic Preferred boxes are coming out too. I saw that go live on Target. Hasn't gone up for sale yet, but the listing is up. I'm gonna try hard to just wait for Select. I love Optic, Select, and Prism. Love them all. All right, everyone, welcome to Group Break 591. This is our Pick Your Team football. This is a 7-box break with 3 boxes of Phoenix International Hobby Megas. I think that's what they're called. Origins Hobby. We have Rookies and Stars Hobby. We have Certified Hobby. And the big one, we have iMac, which I checked the checklist today. The Legends checklist is very, very good. It's very good. So if you guys get in the other iMac break tonight, if you have a less desirable team, there are a lot of really good Legends on this checklist. If you do a full case, my streak of breaks no buying. Yeah, well, we'll see if I can get that many. All right, everyone. In this break, we have Austin with the Niners, Dwayne with the Bears, Jeremy with the Bengals, Andy with the Bills, Kyle with the Broncos, Kay with the Browns, Kay with the Buccaneers, Michael 4100 with the Cardinals, Kendrick with the Chargers, Flavio with the Chiefs, Lucky Duck with the Colts, Josh A with the Commanders, Ramrod 575 with the Cowboys, KS with the Dolphins, Kevin with the Eagles, Martin with the Falcons, Brian with the Giants. We got Dan with the Jaguars, Matthew with the Jets and with the Lions, Bobby with the Packers, Dwayne with the Panthers, DCQ with the Patriots, Say What with the Raiders, Scott with the Rams, Zach with the Ravens, Fame with the Saints, Skip Squeak with the Seahawks, Brandon with the Steelers, Philip with the Texans, Elisa with the Titans, and DCQ with the Vikings. If I screwed up anything and you guys are supposed to have a team, let me know and I will triple check that. I am human. I do make mistakes. No more Clayton Tune. Hello, Desmond Ritter. I know, right? He played one game, played just terribly, and we saw enough and realized he was not in the plans. I am excited for Select this year, but the one thing about Select that we're going to have to be careful with, there are going to be no XRCs. There will be no XRCs. That sucks. XRCs are such a good chase in Select, but there should be no XRCs this year. A 1 in 27 shot of getting a super fractor tonight. Hopefully we have a loaded case and we just, see 3 more super fractors tonight. But yeah, I don't know. You guys, your guess is as good as mine. All right. We got Mason Graham, Justin Jefferson on the Thunderbirds there, and Jaden Reed. So yeah, we have Optic FOTL, which I believe is like 6 days from now, going live. And I don't know what the sellout price is going to be for that. It's a Dutch auction. We're going to have Drake May. That's a nice one going to the Patriots, going to DCQ. 25 out of 75. We got JJ McCarthy on the Paragon, Malik Neighbors, D'Angelo Hall, and Hunter Henry. Or unlicensed XRCs. God, I hope not. I don't know. That'll just be weird. Hoping all the extra sticker dumps go into Select before they lose the license. I have a feeling we are going to get Prism Black like we got with basketball. That was such a huge success with basketball. I can't see them not doing it for football. We have a yellow contours to 49 here. That's a nice one. Going to the Bears. Romo Dunze. That is 31 out of 49. Devon Valley and Tyke Smith. Yeah, I bet Prism Black is done for football too. And I wonder if they're going to do anything like Silhouette, but I don't think they have any game-worn stuff for football yet. So I don't think Silhouette's in the cards, but Prism Black, definitely something they'll probably do. That and Deca. We got a yellow to 35 here. It is a rookie. It's going to be Tez Johnson going to the Bucks. That is 20 out of 35. Nico on the Thunderbirds. Joe Burrow and Hendricks. Some low-numbered stuff in this box. I like it. Yeah, I'm sad that it looks like we're not going to get, like, Illusions or Zenith this year. But, you know, I kind of expected those to get cut. We're going to have a Jalen Walker for the Falcons. Tyler Warren on the Contours. And Mike Hayes. All those, like, low mid-tier products seem to have gotten cut out. Bigger cards from last break, these Mojos. They look so good, man. They look so good. Yeah, what else would we be missing? I mean, they got Phoenix in. They got every iteration of Phoenix in. I liked Zenith, too. Zenith was fun. Yeah, I'm curious as to what we're going to get. We're probably going to get choice products and stuff, too. Got another Lime Green. It's going to be Taysom Hill, Mr. Gadget Player, 43 out of 75. Patrick Mahomes, the Thunderbirds. Yeah, I always liked Zenith, and I liked Illusions, but I don't know. Illusions, I'm actually kind of surprised that they haven't done that, because that's always a pretty popular product. I saw that they are bringing back Photogenic, and from the looks of the initial pictures of it, it looks like they got action shots of the rookies this year. So that might actually be a much better product than last year. I think everyone spoke with their wallets on that product last year, so they could only bring it back if they knew it was going to be good, or if they were going to actually put some effort into it. God, please, never again. I never want to see Encore again. Never. I didn't rip a single box of that stuff. That stuff was just garbage. We got Bashal Tootin, Tyler Shuck there. And CMC. I mean, it turned out to be like, what, $120 hobby box after they tried to sell it for $199 on release, and just no one wanted it. Got Jalen Royals. We got a lime green of DK Metcalf. He is allowed back in the building now after his suspension. 71 out of 75. Dak on the Thunderbirds. And Chase Brown there. Wife opened the sympathy pack from the break you entered last week. Did you hit anything good? Please tell me you got like a CJ Stroud auto or something. Got Cam Miller. We're going to have a Marvin Harrison. Kyle Filipowski color match out of 20. Oh, that was a Don Russ one. Nice. 54 out of 75. Very cool. Very cool. Forgot I sent out a few Don Russ last year because I had, or last week. That's why we do those. That's why we do the sympathy packs. Trying to give people a little something extra in case they don't hit. Got Matthew Golden. We are going to have a teal of Pat Bryant. I swear to God, I'm a magnet for this guy. 82 out of 85. Cam Ward on the Contours. Yeah, we've had some people pull some sick stuff out of sympathy packs over the years. Every once in a while, I get told that there was a banger that comes out of those. Got Jarquez Hunter. We're going to have Graham Mertz for the Texans on the Mojo. I don't believe that's an Ash. Yep, just regular. Tess Johnson and Pat Bryant seem to be the favorites lately. Yep, we've been seeing a lot of them. About buying Harrison Jr. low now in case Arizona gets a good quarterback next year. Who would they go for? Are they going to look at the draft, do you think? Or are they going to go for a vet? We got a Teal to 50 here. It's going to be Geno Smith to the Raiders. 4 out of 50. Lamar and Saquon. Oh, Malik. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. I mean, they fired Gannon. I have a feeling they're going to try to... Or whoever they bring in is going to want to draft a quarterback that they can mold. But they could probably use Malik as a bridge quarterback if they wanted to. Even though I think he deserves to be a starter somewhere. I think he would be great on that team. Yeah, him and Malik Neighbors are both super low right now. I think Malik Neighbors is a good buy low too. I think that Giants offense is going to be dangerous next year when they get all their players back that got hurt. All right, last box of international. We got Arroyo, Jordan Love on the Thunderbirds, and Big Ben. Brian Thomas Jr., you think he's a buy low? I mean, he's in the playoffs right now. Jaguars have been kind of a wagon lately, too. Just wait for Harbaugh to the Giants. I think that is a real possibility. Got Woody Marks, Ray McLeod to 85 there. Amarian Hampton on the Paragon. Mushin Muhammad. Giants hiring Harbaugh or Stefanski. Yeah, those would be the likely candidates. Looks like we got a yellow Thunderbirds of Joey B. That's a cool one. Going to the Bengals. That's Jeremy. 18 out of 49. Lad McConkey. Yeah, there's some good coaches on the market. I don't know. I don't know if you can really blame Stefanski for all the stuff that went wrong with the Browns. I don't know how big of a hand he had in the trade for Deshaun Watson. But yeah, that's oh, I think this is an Ash. Oh, is that to 25? That is 16 of 25. Travion Henderson going to the Patriots. That is DCQ. Jalen Hurts on the Thunderbirds. That'll be a one-touch. Anyone else here? Optic Blasters are supposed to list on Walmart tonight. I would think so. They did list on Walmart the other day, but it was kind of impossible to get through the queue. I think it was like $50 a blaster, wasn't it? It was expensive. For Squirtles of the night. The Loveland and the Caleb are going. Nice. Dude, right when I pulled that too, Loveland like really started to kick it on. I wouldn't pay $60 for those. Absolutely not. Alright. Trey Amos. We're going to have a Mike Vrabel. Coach for the Patriots. It's non-numbered. That's just a silver. Yeah, absolutely do not pay $60 for a Prism Blaster. I feel like I feel like they're still available on Target. Mine just shipped. I just bought like 3 of them. Prism retail is not great. It never has been. Hobby Blaster? Which one's a Hobby Blaster? The Prism? We got Joe Horn. Oh, it might be a Hobby Blaster. You're right. Joe Horn to 85 and Sammy D on the contours. And Terry McLaurin. All right, that's going to do it for Phoenix. Optic was 35. Okay, that's good. I didn't know if we were getting a Topps treatment for blasters with Optic this year. Prism's $39.87 on Walmart right now. Vance was a bad head coach. All right, let's do rookies and stars. Stars of the rookies. Hobby Blasters have orange ice. Retail is, yeah, they're either the silver disco or the silver laser this year for retail. Yeah, I think it was a very, very small drop, which means all of the downtowns are going to be in that initial drop. Got Brian Dawkins, Cortland Sutton there. Got Bryce Young on the big time Crusade of Drake May, Kamari Dike, and Andrew Makuba. How about Aaron Glenn keeping his job on the Jets? I saw the most wild stat ever that they didn't record a single interception this year. I'm sorry to bring that up, JML. I just think it's insane. Like, how does that even happen? Got Brock Bowers, Mon Ra. We're going to have Thurman Thomas to $9.99. Got an orange here. I believe this is going to be an auto of Kyle McCord to $1.99. And then we got a white Crusade of Terrence Ferguson. I've been a magnet for this dude, too. 103 out of 149 on the Crusade. And Terrence Ferguson. Aaron Glenn is a horrible coach. Oh, God. So the Bears hired the right one and from the Lions. And Aaron Glenn is going to be the one that's just kind of relegated to be a defensive coordinator his entire career. So if you bet $100 the first week and rolled it over every week, you would have $1 million. That's insane. But who would do that? Who would be crazy enough to do that? Got Bryce Young, Derek Harmon to $9.99. Joe Mixon. We're going to have a Bo Nix on the big time. Thrillers of Josh Jacobs. Jack Besh, Abdul Carter. Got Riley Leonard and Nick Scourton. Kingsbury is available. He is. He is. Yeah, he agreed to mutually part ways with the Commanders. I found that situation strange, too. I wonder why. Maybe because he thought that he was going to be a head coaching candidate this year. I don't know. Have to make sure you can get them before you fire your head coach. That is also true. Don't want to jump the gun. Got Justin Herbert to $9.99 there. Got an airborne of Quinn Ewers, Cam Ward, Kyle Williams, and Jihad Campbell. No one wants the Jets job. I don't know. Maybe the Jets could be appealing. They've got a bunch of first rounders after trading away Sauce and Quinn and Williams. They have some pieces here and there. I think they just need a good quarterback and maybe like a good offensive lineman and I don't know, maybe. You see the horrible report of people saying the Packers could get rid of Matt if Stefanski is available. Yeah, that would be stupid. That would not be good, in my opinion. I don't want to see that happen. Is this an auto here? Nope. To 299, we got Mike Allstott going to the Bucks. Got a Crusade of Jaden. Mahomes. That one is numbered Travion Henderson, 49 out of 49 on the Artistry in Motion. Cool one. Yeah, see, I would hire LaFleur in an instant. See? All these Packer fans saying that we need to fire LaFleur, he would have... He would probably be the hottest coach on the market if he got fired tomorrow. Do the Jets have a window? Not right now, they don't. Not right now. Yeah, he would have a job by tomorrow morning if he got fired tonight. We got Ty Robinson to $9.99. It's going to be an auto here. It's going to be Shamar Stewart going to the Bengals. Ricky Williams on the Thrillers. Ashton Genty, Carson Schwessinger, and Alfred Collins. What's going on, Indy Ice? How you doing, man? Yeah, Black Monday, man. Full effect. Few guys getting fired. You thought that their jobs, you know, were kind of safe. It's insane. I saw Dallas got rid of Eberflus, too. I don't know what they think, what Eberflus is going to do, man. It's like everywhere he's gone lately, he's just gotten, you know, fired or something. How is Bolt? That one's a big question mark. That one's a big question mark. What's going on, Mike? How you doing, man? Let's do our Origins box. We got Kendrick in here, too. What's going on, Kendrick? Will you be opening Prism on Friday? Looking forward. Apparently, Prism is not coming out on Friday. I haven't seen an update on the schedule, but it looks like we are getting Optic before Prism, which Optic would be next week. I think next Friday. I would have to triple check, but I don't think Tomlin gets fired. We're going to have Luther Burden to 99 going to the Bears. Not too bad. Going to Dwayne. Going to have Graham Mertz to 149 and Jack Besh. Just can't watch basketball. Dude, I don't think I've watched a full basketball game this year yet. College or NBA. Just like caught up on highlights. Lions need to trade Goff. Too much money on a QB who folds. Yeah, what's the other option, though, is the question. What's a basketball? They will restructure Goff. The cap isn't real. Tell that to the Saints. The Saints are still real. And oh, wait. This way. Earl Campbell on the rise to the Hall. The Saints were in cap hell for years after they kept going all in and kicking the can down the road with Drew Brees trying to get him one last shot. All right, RPA. Going to have Elijah Arroyo going to the Seahawks as Skip Squeak. Okay, should be an on-card auto here. Oh my god, another one. We're seeing way too much of him. Kyle McCord to 49. He is the Tanner McKee of this year. Going to Kevin, though. I'm sure he's happy. Little PC loving. Shuck will bring them back to relevancy. Yeah, having a second-round quarterback that's doing well. I mean, making a lot less money than a first-round quarterback. So they got like a 4-year, or I guess 3-year window now, where they can try to do some free agent signings and stuff. Still have a team then playing. We got Mikael Williams. We're going to have a Ty Felton to 499. Got Gino. Garrett Wilson and a Monra. Did you see? Also, another wild stat. Garrett Wilson had like, what, 400 yards receiving this year? And he was the top receiver for the Jets and hadn't played like half the season. Got a certified stars of Mahomes. Gonna have a new generation of Omarion Hampton to 249. And Mike Evans. Yeah, I'm sorry to keep, bringing it up, JML. I just think that it's been a wild... It's like a wild stat year for the Jets. I did not realize how atrocious they were this year. Yeah, when that 0-16 team, or like the Matt Patricia era. Josh. We're going to have, speaking of, Greg the Leg Zerline, 92 out of 125, going to the Jets. Jets, Jets, going to Matthew. Got Lamar, Aaron Jones, and Myles Garrett. You guys gaslit me, said the Jets would be good. I don't think I ever said that. How do you not get one by accident? I know. How does someone not like airmail it? And it just goes to like a safety or something. Fields was the worst signing. Did they run a lot of RPOs and stuff with Fields? I did not watch a lot of Jets games. We got Bijan to 50. 2 Josh Allen, 2 Tua games. What's going on, Josh? How you doing tonight? I think they got a few fumbles, but yeah, no interceptions is wild. That's their only hope, is that they get a rookie quarterback who saves them. Yeah, but they're the number 2 pick. As bad of a season as they had, the Raiders had a worse one. Mecca Egbuka there. Got David Njoku to 399. Calvin Ridley, Brock Bowers, and James Cook. And the Raiders are going to be going quarterback. There's no way they're keeping Geno. QB isn't worth it at the top this year. There is always going to be a riser. There will always be a riser. There will always be a QB needy team. Phillip Rivers is available. I heard he needs insurance for his 9 kids. He'll come back. Got Bucky on the certified stars there. We got another Kyle McCord to 499. It's the Kyle McCord break. I would be surprised if Dante Moore didn't go to the draft. If he's going to be a first rounder, he should probably just go. I really only like Mendoza. Moore, not so much. Moore would still climb draft boards. He would still be a first rounder. I think Pavia pretty much... Yeah, Zach 2.0. I think Pavia pretty much talked himself out of the first round unless he has a crazy good combine. But we got the Sheriff to 99, Mr. Peyton Manning. And we're going to have a Mikael Williams to 199 on the freshman fabric. Going to the Niners. That is Austin. Kareem Hunt, Zay Flowers, and J.J. McCarthy. I mean, the fact that he could come back after 5 years and throw for over 200 yards in an NFL game, that's crazy. Like, that is... He gets some flowers for that. I almost want to put him in the Hall of Fame now just based off of doing that. He should go. Too many top quarterbacks in 2027. I have heard the 2027 class is going to be crazy. We got May. We got Riley Leonard to 299 there. Riley Leonard looked solid in his last game with the Colts. What if the Colts decide to ride with him? Granted, there's not a whole lot of tape on him yet, but... I mean, he had collegiate success. Yeah, he looked good. I agree. We got Jackson Dart there. This is going to be an auto. Andrew Van Ginkel, the 149, going to the Vikings. That is DCQ. Pretty sure that's DCQ's PC. Congratulations, man. Very, very, very good defensive player for the Vikings. Used him in a way too much on scrambles. He can sling it, man. He's good. I don't know. I mean, if you're the Colts, like, Danny Dimes is not going to be back early next season. An Achilles tear, he's not going to be back. He's out at least halfway through the season, and he's a free agent this year, isn't he? Colin Carson Beck will be a riser. He's going to have a really, really good combine. We got Big Ben, Joey B to 299, Drake May, and Cooper DeJean there. Or a really good last few games in the playoffs if he can keep going. They said back by training camp? Seriously? I mean, how many years are left on his contract? I thought this was a contract year for him. All right, everyone. The big one. We got IMAC. We need some one-touches. We only got the Travion Henderson so far. The Ole Miss QB is... he could be a riser, man. He's kind of like a Cam Ward type. He, Chambliss? Good luck, everyone. So we should see at least 7 cards in this. Oh, he's small? Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll be tough. I thought he was bigger. We might have a redemption in here. This I feel like rattling in here. Petitioning to get a 6th year and go back to Ole Miss. Seriously? I guess just not a lot of thickies. Yeah, no redemptions, but we have 2, 3, only 6 cards in this one. Only 6 cards in this one. We're gonna have a Tua to 99. Over under 2.5 on IMAC cards. I'm gonna say under. I'm gonna say 2. Next up, that's a nice one. Caleb, 32 out of 99. This is actually a really, really cool design from Panini this year. These look super good with the chunky patches. Pavia is small too, yes. I think he's like 6 foot. Well, he's listed as 6 foot. I think he's lying though. All right, probably all autos. Savion Williams on the RPA to 99, going to the Packers. Going to Bobby. Nervous for the Packers-Bears playoff game? It is what it is, right? I'm not gonna stress about it. All right, we're gonna have... Oh, baby. I think I saw a laundry tag here. I think it's a Panini 1, too. It is. 29. Is that Tyrone Tracy for the Giants? Holy. Tyrone Tracy, 1 of 1 out of Panini 1. And going to the Giants, that is Brian. Boom. That's sick. What year was Tracy? Was that 24? That was last year, right? All right. We are on the board with a 1 of 1 tonight. I don't necessarily like that they're putting Panini 1 cards in these because I like, if I'm buying a Panini 1 card, I kind of want it sealed. But we'll take that. We'll take that. We got 2 more cards then. Oh, is Silver Spark doing a live game watch along? Saw the helmet, was praying for Dart or Scat, but I'm good with Tracy. Yeah, unfortunately, Dart does not sign with Panini, but all right. Ooh, this is a cool one. Mike Allstott on the Statement, 12 of 49. Told you this was a good vet checklist. This is a really pretty card. 2025. I'm gonna one-touch that. That's just a really pretty card. It's got the clean acetate finish over it. It's just that's a cool card. Back when men were men. Man, I love Immaculate. Stuff is so good. That's cool. Before the NFL became soft. Nice big signature too. Love it. Like this is what you want out of on-card autos. All right, everyone. Last card of the break. Good luck. iMac to 99. Oh, and we're gonna end it with a Genty on the eye black. What a good box of iMac. Wow. Going to the Raiders, that is say what. Beautiful card. With the silver ink and everything. Good box of iMac. I like the design, that it's not as black on the edges. Might be an easier grade this year. Yep, auto color match too with the eye black. That's just a nice card. Good first break. Good first break. Got 150 of you guys hanging out in here. If you guys could do me a huge favor and hit the like button, it really helps out the stream more than you guys know. Beautiful. All right, let's do a quick recap for everyone. Yeah, I was actually kind of surprised they fired Pete Carroll. All right. These are your parallels. Really nice break. Then we got baseball coming up next with some Topps Chrome Cosmic, some National Treasures. We'll take a look at the store when we're done with this and do a giveaway to chat. All right, autos and mems. We got a Savion Williams on the RPA. Got Caleb Williams to 99. Andrew Van Ginkel there. Mikkel Williams. Greg Zerline. We got a Marion Hampton. Kyle McCord. Elijah Arroyo. Rise to the Hall of Earl Campbell, Shamar Stewart, big time of Bo Nix, Kyle McCord to 199, and a Bryce Young on the big time. And our one touches in this break, we had an Ashton Genty RPA to 99 on the eye black. Mike Allstott to 49 there. Really nice on-card auto. Tyrone Tracy, a 1 of 1 with the Shield, Laundry Tag, Nike Swoosh, the New York Y. Crazy cool card. And a Travion Henderson Ash out of Phoenix International. That's to 25. And that is going to do it for the break. Thank you all for joining in on that one. Let's take a look at the store quick and then do a giveaway to chat. All right. So, we have 8 spots left in Collegiate for anyone looking for a Collegiate break tonight. That's with NT. And we only have 2 spots left in football to end the night. So, that is what we got going on tonight. We only got 5 fillers. Yeah, so that football one is almost crushed. Thank you guys for filling that one up quickly. Let's do a giveaway to chat then while we set up for the next break. So, keyword in this one. What was the cool ones that we hit there? Yeah, let's just do iMac. Oh, well, I guess we'll just roll with iMac exclamation point. iMac exclamation point. Can I convert on the baseball break? Yes, Kay. Yes. I will do that right now. All right, you are converted. Yeah, I know. Let's see what Superfractor we hit today. Give you guys 30 more seconds on getting in on this giveaway. So that was break 591. All right, 15 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Serena, you are the last one in. Okay, let's do a toy race. All right, 2 minutes on this one. $69 of you guys in here. Shuffle you up once, and you're off. All right, I will be right back. Gator Golf got this. Oh my god, Gator Golf actually did get this. Mint on cards, Minton cards. Congratulations, man. Give me a number 1 through 5. Four. All right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Mint, you are getting a Mosaic Value Pack. Show you how to claim that in just a second. What's going on, Keith? How you doing, brother? All right, congratulations. If you could do me a huge favor, go to the link at the top of the description. That'll take you to my website. And on the tabs, if you could go to personals and check out with shipping information. And when you add that to cart, and go to your cart, put your YouTube name in the special instructions so I have a address to send it to. Appreciate you, man. All right. So here is where we stand on group breaks tonight, guys. We are sold out of full spots in 594 with only 2 fillers left, so you guys are crushing that break. And 8 spots left in Collegiate. So let's get going with our next break of the night. That is going to be our Topps Chrome Cosmic with National Treasures. This will be a fun one. Everyone, welcome to group break 592. This is our baseball break for the night. This is a Hall of Fame spot too. So you Hall of Fame members get a full spot in this break, or get a chance at a full spot. Am I doing Prism soon? Rudy, Prism is delayed, unfortunately. At least from what I know. There has been no countdown on the FOTL yet. It was supposed to be released on Friday this week, and I believe it's getting pushed back now. All right. In this break, we have 1 box of NT and 3 boxes of Topps Chrome Cosmic. It's going to be a fun one. In this break, we have Sean K, DCQ for 3, Michael 4100, BRY, Michael S. We got Kyle H, KS, RGL for 2, Ubaldo V, Jonathan T, Peter B, Robin S, Richard R, Michael G, Tanner J, Tori C for 2, Michael M, and Daryl P. And then KS, you converted your 4 fillers into a full spot. Congratulations, Super Fractor winner. I'm no promises, literally no promises when it comes to that. I know it's just a joke at this point, but yeah, these 3 boxes are coming from that same case. All right, Hall of Fame spot. Let's do that first. So we got BRY up top, down to Hitman Rips on the bottom. No supers, just a lunar box. Group break 592. Hall of Fame. All right, top spot is getting a full spot in this break. We are going 6 times if you want to look for your names. If you are newer, you're towards the top. If you are an OG, you are towards the bottom. That would be so sick if we got a lunar box, man. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. TK getting a full spot in this one. All right. And then we got 3 25% fillers to do. So 12 fillers for 3 full spots. We got Ann B, John A, we got Ramrod 575, Kyle L, John H. RGL is giving away 2 spots to chat. So if either of those hit, you guys have a full or a chance at a full spot. So big thank you to him. It's very, very, very kind of him. We got Jonathan T, John R, Peter B, Tom H, and Pathora. Oh yeah, they're harder to hit than a super. Yeah, I think there was only like 170 something of them made. They are a very, very, very tough pull. $144. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, top 3 are into the break. Again, if RGL's spot hits, you guys have a shot at a full spot in this break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Top 3 are Ann B, Jun, and RGL. So you guys in chat, you get a chance at a full spot. Congratulations to everyone, and thank you again to RGL. He has given away a full $115 spot in this break. Oops. There we go. All right, so back to our giveaway. Keyword. It's going to be RGL exclamation point. RGL exclamation point for a shot at a full spot in this break. RGL is the GOAT. Who defies the odds? It's the odds of breaking. Be sick. Be very sick to pull a lunar box. We'll give you guys 30 seconds on this one. I'm actually wearing my Star Wars shirt right now. That's funny. There's PJ. What's going on, PJ? I hope everyone's having a great night. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Once we're done here, I'll be heading over to RGL's stream to hang out too. Like I always do. Watch him dust me tonight. All right. We got 15 seconds and then we'll do the giveaway. Got Biotomb in here too. See Ivan. Got Matt, Brian, JR, MG, Nico. What does RGL stream? Same thing. Yeah, RGL does group breaks. Just getting out of... I will grab you two. All right, Matt is our last person in here. I don't even know what this one is. Might be like an emoji or something. All right. Top spot in this race gets a full spot courtesy of RGL. So big thank you to him. Shuffle you all up once and you're off. God, my computer is slow. My new computer cannot come fast enough. Yeah, RGL streams on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Unfortunately, we overlap on Wednesday nights, but not on my Friday nights and then his Saturday nights. Chad getting the full spot in this one. Congratulations to Chad. So once again, thank you to RGL. He just gave away a $115 spot to you guys. Awesome. All right. And, oops, there we go. Time to get you guys' teams. We got Sean down to Chad. I got way too much stuff on my screen. There we go. All right, group break 592. Names. We are rolling 6 times on the names, 6 times on the teams. We got Sean K up top and Chad on the bottom. Sorry, that is not Hall of Fame. That is RGL. My brain's not working. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Michael up top, K on the bottom. All right, let's get you guys' teams. We have the Athletics, Braves, D-backs, D-backs and Angels, Orioles, Red Sox, Cubs, White Sox, Reds, Guardians, Rockies, Tigers, Astros, Royals, Dodgers, Marlins, Brewers, Twins, Mets, Yankees, Pirates, Padres, Giants, Mariners, Cardinals and Phillies, Rays and Rangers, Blue Jays, and Nats. Speaking of the Athletics, did you guys see that they filed for Las Vegas and Vegas Athletics, and they got denied both of them? So I think they're just going to be the Athletics. That's crazy. Okay, Athletics up top. Nats on the bottom, 6 times. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Cubs on top. Athletics on the bottom. Okay. Got Michael with the Cubs and with the Padres. DCQ with the Red Sox. K with the Nats. Kyle with the Orioles. John with the Yankees. Chad with the Guardians, courtesy of RGL. Richard with the Rays and Rangers. Tori with the Rockies. Sean with the Reds. Peter with the Braves. BRY with the Blue Jays. Michael with the Mariners. RGL with the Giants. Robin with the White Sox. DCQ with the Royals. Trent with the Marlins with the Hall of Fame spot. Ubaldo with the Cardinals and Phillies. RGL with the Brewers. Daryl with the Dodgers. Michael 4100 with the Tigers. Michael M with the Mets. Tori with the Pirates. DCQ with the Twins. Tanner with the Astros. Jonathan with the D-backs and Angels. And K with the Athletics. If you guys want to trade, those talks are now open. We'll give it a minute or two. There we go. Looks like we are down to the wire on spots right now. So thank you guys. We only have 4 spots left in our collegiate break tonight, with a few fillers, and we are totally sold out of 594. All right. I see absolutely no talks whatsoever. Time for Topps Chrome Cosmic. Let's see a Lunar Box. Right now. Calling it. It's not happening. As much as I would love it to. As much as I would love it to. But we do have Pristine coming out soon. So that'll be fun. I do enjoy Pristine a lot. We have Midnight Basketball coming out soon, too. Unfortunately, I lost the EQL on that one, so I'll have to find it somewhere else. We got Quero, Ashcraft, Ultraviolet Beam of Jake Wilson. Midnight Basketball is expensive, though. That was $600 a box. Kind of crazy. I don't know how to feel about that, but time will tell if it's good or not. Got Meisner, Javi Baez, Adley Rushman on the refractor. Get into a few pristine breaks. I love pristine, man. Just too expensive to degen a box. At least it's 3 autos a box. You get 2 autos plus the plus 1 relic auto. We got Conine, Jackson Merrill on the extraterrestrial. Box of Leaf Lumber. Those are fun. Those are all game-used bats. A lot of old dudes in that, too. Got Riley Green, Dana, Hunter Green, and Colton Cowser. I do have some update, too, that we could run at some point. We got Ryan Bliss, Bregman, Corbin Carroll on the Lightspeed, and Mackenzie Gore. RGL's breaking a case of Leaf Lumber. Yeah, that break sold out quick. It's not my cup of tea for a product, but it's fun to watch. They had, like, you know, game-used, like, footballs or something. I would be all in on that, but... Got Tovar, Nacho Alvarez, Adley Rushman, and Sagesi. All right. Time to see some color. Haven't seen anything yet. Got Kumar Rocker, Corbin Carroll, Ultraviolet of Ellie, and Mookie Betts. Yeah, I'm in... God, what am I all in with RGL tonight? I'm in with baseball. I'm in with 2 football breaks with him tonight. Yeah, just buy a whole case. Why not? Got James Wood. We got a purple here. It's going to be Matt Chapman to 150. 37 out of 150 going to San Francisco. That Carlos Narvaez. Oops. So anyone start planning their trips to the National this year? I gotta look into it. Yeah, I had it in my cart. He did. He thought about it. Got Dylan Cease, Simeon, Christian Campbell on the extraterrestrial. Yeah, your trip is 2 miles. You can shut up. I know you're going. First time going. Very nice, Sean. It's a fun time, man. Enjoy it. It's in Chicago. It's at the Rosemont. Got Drake Baldwin, Bo Bichette, Dolander, and Festa. No planning needed. 1 hour drive. That's nice. Yeah, I'll probably be going on Wednesday and Thursday. My buddy's got a wedding, or he's getting married on Saturday, and I'm in that wedding, so probably be at the rehearsal dinner on Friday night. Is this the Stars in the Night here? No, it's not. We got Nucleus, though. Victor Mesa. Gonna have a Francisco Lindor on the Nucleus. And for the Athletics, Jacob Wilson and Nick Kurtz. That one's got to be an expensive one on the Star Clusters. That's got to be $15-20. Sunday's not too bad with the crowds. The most packed days are going to be Friday and Saturday. Saturday is like a whole new level. I went on Thursday night, all day Friday, and all day Saturday last year. And Thursday night was pretty good. Saturday was just like crazy though. Got VIP probably arriving Tuesday and leaving Friday or Saturday. Nice. Yeah, Clark, Isaac Collins. Whoa. Roki Sasaki, 17 out of 50 on the gold ultraviolet beam. That's a nice one going to the Dodgers. That is Daryl. One touch that up. Fanatics trying to beat the National as the go-to event. You mean like Fanatics Fest? Fanatics Fest So the best way I can describe that is Fanatics Fest is a sports convention that has cards there. So Fanatics Fest is fun. I went there went to New York in June of last year for that one. That was fun. I enjoyed it. There's a lot to do there. So if you're going, like, it's a good place for kids and stuff. There's a lot of, like, fun little games. I would avoid Saturday if you could, because it was just packed. Like, you couldn't really do much of anything. But yeah, Fanatics is fun. Yeah, let's do some golf. I'm very excited. Okay, we got Jackson Merrill, Aurora Arena, and Chandler Simpson on the light speed. Yeah, I don't think Fanatics is trying to take over the National. I mean, the National Convention is... It's like, it's everything. It's everything. It's TCG, it's vintage, it's modern, it's... all the grading companies, all the new companies popping up. It's very fun. Is Jake Rogers rookie auto worth anything? Anyone else want to answer that? I'm not 100%. Got Ketel Marte and Justin Henry Malloy. I mean, out of what product? You can also always check 130point.com for your card's worth. That's always a good free way to check it. Got Jordan Alvarez there. Noel. Cade Horton on the extraterrestrial. Alright, so we've gotten 2 numbered cards out of here. We could use a few more. Doubt it. He's losing his job, Dingler. Yeah, less than $10. Got a launched into orbit here. Brent Rooker, Jacob Wilson, launched into orbit of Mark McGuire. Very cool. Going to the Cardinals. Will Warren. Yeah, I will try to get to the National like early Wednesday, so we can like hang out with people and stuff, because I'll be coming home on Friday. Maybe I'll like stay on Friday for like lunch and stuff or something. But I gotta plan what hotel I'll stay at. Got Paul Skeens, Luis Arias, Ultraviolet of Matt Shaw, and Jose Ramirez. Definitely try to stay on one of the hotels, like, you know, by the convention center if you can, where you can walk through the skywalk. Panthers game. Which game would you consider a lock? Oh man, I don't think there's any locks in this playoffs. We got J-Rod, Scherzer, Vlad, and Locklear. Couldn't get any of the hotels across the street. Are they already booked up? There might be another like convention or something, but like they always have business conventions and stuff. All right, got Rodin, Diaz, Jackson Job on the extraterrestrial. That'd be crazy if they were already booked up. National website, they offer discounts to a whole lot of hotels 1 to 3 miles away, so booked one of those. There you go. We're gonna have a blue celestial here. All right, Luis Angel Acuna, Robert Hassel, Ben Williamson. And not a rookie, it's going to be Jordan Lawler, 7 of 99, going to Arizona. This was like 4 weeks ago. All right. I'll take a look. I always book through my business credit card, because they always have like rates and rooms that are like reserved for business accounts. That's actually crazy if they're already booked up, because last year for the National, I looked like a month ahead of time and there was still a bunch. and I didn't know if I was going to be able to go or not. And I wasn't able to book until literally like a few days before I left. And everything had filled up between then, and I had to stay like 8 miles away, which really wasn't the worst. It was a pretty good rate, and it was a nice hotel. But yeah, maybe like a month or two ahead of time. Definitely no locks. Panthers. Yeah, Panthers beat the Rams in the regular season. I don't think there are any locks in the playoffs. With the way this season's gone. Unfortunately, no lunar box here either. Got Will Smith, Willie Adamas, Marcelo Mayer on the beam, and Dalton Rushing. Like, even that Crown Plaza was available up until, like, a few weeks ahead of time. Here's Garcia, Junior Caminero, Yamamoto on the refractor, and Vivas. Got Campbell, Max Fried, Cam Smith, and Abreu. I think there's a Fanatics Fest that's going to be on the West Coast soon, though. I think they're coming to Los Angeles, aren't they? Okay, we got Ramirez, Marcelo Mayer. That threw me for a loop. I was like, wait, Marcelo Mayer doesn't play for the Athletics. It's for their Celtic uniforms. There are rooms, but it's like 600 a night. Ugh, gross. Gross. Got Caleb Durbin, Enright, Jackson Churio on the light speed, and Osuna. I'll look into that in a few weeks. There's no way that they should be all filled up by now. I was gonna say, did Michael Rubin like buy everything for his employees or something? We got Pena, Manny Machado, and Bryce Harper. Got Logan Gilbert. We got Duran, Ultraviolet of Campbell, and Hernandez. Maybe they don't have hotels out that far right now. Courtyard 1.5. That's a good rate. That's a good rate. All right, we're gonna have a shimmer here of rookie. It's gonna be Osuna. That is to 199. 57 out of 199. Oops. Going to the Rangers. Oh, definitely not worth it at 600. Do not do that. Yeah, 1.5 miles away is much better. And then you just pay the... God, what was parking? It was like 20 bucks, not even. We got a gold in here. This might be a gold auto. This might be a gold auto here. Let's see what we got. All right, James Wood. Got Matt Shaw. Kim. It is a rookie. It's Washington. Not an auto, but it's James Wood. 28 out of 50 on the gold. Very nice. Take that. Going to Washington. Going to K. One touch that up. Biotomb, have a good night. Appreciate you hanging out. 110 last sold on that one. Nice. Okay. Got Churio, Baldwin, Schwarber, Vientos. What's going on, Clinton? How you doing, brother? Hope you're having a good night. We got a nucleus here. Oh, hold on 1 second. All right. Got Kyle Tucker, nucleus of Mackenzie Gore, star clusters of Ken Griffey and Ichiro going to Seattle, and Reese Hines. Seen the IMAX. Crazy that half of it wasn't IMAC. Yeah, isn't that weird, man? And then we opened up one in our last break, and we only had one card, but it was a one that wasn't IMAC, but it was a 1 of 1. So I think my box might have just been an error box. Got Connor Norby, Verlander, and Bobby Witt. So I don't know. I think my personal might have been an error box. And I didn't hate it. It was still a solid box. Like, I had some good names in it. Wyatt Langford, Max Muncy, Lightspeed of Bo Jackson, and River Ryan. Yeah, I had good names in it. I was happy with mine. I did not realize that Malcolm Butler, like, hasn't signed it all the last few years. So that's why his autos are going for so much right now. Like, there are no autos of his cards anywhere. It's just this year in iMac he started signing. Got Jason Dominguez, Chase Petty, Francisco Lindor, and Christian Yelich there. What's going on, JC? How you doing tonight? Man, if I could top load. CJ Abrams, we got Zach Veen, Corey Seager, and the extraterrestrial, and Aaron Schunk. Yeah, greatest Super Bowl play ever. That was immediately what I thought of. I know that one hurts Seahawks fans. That hurts them. We have this might be a case hit here. Forgot what these are called. They're like the die cuts. We got Nick York, Brooks Lee, Shohei. And yeah, that's it. Stella Nova of Nick Kurtz. There we go. Going to the Athletics. Going to K. K having a nice break. A little green one on this. There we go. Oh, Pete Carroll's 100% at fault. Like, you have beast mode, you run beast mode. Like, it didn't matter if they knew it was coming. They couldn't stop him all game. Why would they not do anything? I don't know. That was a long time ago. If it's not numbered, still only 30 to 4. Wow, that's crazy. That's a rare card too. That's crazy that's only 30 to 40. Dylan Dingler, Sometimes the markets just don't make any sense. Paul Skeens on the Ultraviolet Beam. Let's pull a Cooper Fanatical and De'Aaron Fox. From one blaster. I think the blasters are the best chrome. I've heard the hangers are the best. There's a ton of them for sale. Seriously. I mean, I know a lot of this stuff has been ripped, but got Logan Webb, Corey Seager, Cam Smith, and Drew Thorpe. Numbered versions are big. Okay. So they're kind of like the Stars in the Night then. Just the Stars in the Night are going to be a little bit more popular. Got Francisco Alvarez, Ballesteros. We got Francisco Lindor. Okay, we got a purple in here. Got Roki, Rhett Lauder, and we're going to have Jacob deGrom to 150 on the purple. The purples are clean, man. I really like this. You're getting chrome hangers in the mail. I've heard those are the best value out of chrome. All right, last box of Cosmic. Come on, Lunar. Man. Hate it when my chair gets stuck on my... no Lunar. No Lunar. It's alright, because we're going to have a super in this box, though. You said this is the best year of Cosmic? Yeah, it's nice, man. What's going on, Nuggy Mancer? How you doing, man? Got Freddie Freeman, Conine. We got Riley Green and Jung-Ho Lee. Got Caden Dana, green ultraviolet beam of Cam Smith. That's Cam Smith, right? Yeah. Hope football was good. If football was good, man. Our box of iMac was very, very good. So what do you guys think? For Friday night, should we do like a pretty sizable football break for Super Wildcard weekend? I'm thinking about doing like a 24-25 break with some like Prism or like some dual year iMac or something. We're going to have Dylan Cease to 150. For the Padres. Okay, we got Ben Rice, Cunha, Matt Shaw there, and Paul Goldschmidt. It would actually be fun to go live before... Oh, what do we got here? Got a Starfractor. Let's go. Starfractor coming up. We got Cade Horton, Brooks Lee, Shohei Ohtani. It is a rookie. It is going to be Christian Campbell on the Starfractor. Let me know if that's a one-touch or not. Actually, I'm just going to do it. I know some of these are pretty cheap, but it's a cool card. Let's go into Boston. Boston is DCQ. Oh, yeah. That's a tough one, man. I really thought that you guys had it. I mean, personally, I'm sorry, but I wanted to see Perk Rogers in the playoffs. But, yeah, I felt bad for Ravens, man. It's a pretty card. It's only because they lost the Browns and all. Yeah, they shouldn't have had a chance. Yeah. Well, the game should have meant nothing. Yeah. Well, you know, it's football. It's any given Sunday, right? All right. You got Dylan Dingler. Cody Bellinger on the nucleus star clusters of Tatis, Machado, and Merrill. There's Nick Kurtz. Oh, it was a great game. Great game. I was so happy I stayed up for it. Yeah, I felt bad for Ravens fans, man. They've had a rough go of it the last few years. They've been Super Bowl favorites, or like in the top 5 of Super Bowl favorites, like every year for the last like 4 years. And they've just had bad injury luck, and yeah. And my head coach is gone. We're so back. it was time. It was time. We got Ezekiel Tovar and Ramos there. Tovar is a refractor. It was impossible to go to bed after that game. Dude, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. That'll probably be me on Saturday when the Packers lose to the Bears. We got Corey Seager, Cam Smith there, Corbin Carroll, and Matt Olson. If Bills lose and McDermott is out, Harbaugh going to the... Wow, that would be crazy. I do think McDermott gets fired, though. This should be the Bills' year. I mean, you can only keep going, like, as far as they have. I don't know. To the Ratbirds could be bad for the rest of the league. Ballesteros, Jackson Holiday there, and Jace Young. I don't know. Does he deserve another shot at being a head coach? Is that why he left the Commanders? Because he thinks he's got a shot at another, or at being a head coach? So he signed as a special consultant. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Got Rhett Lauder, Kyle Tucker, Lightspeed of Lou Brock. Excuse me, Packers are going to win, says Kat. You know, I'm just doing the thing where, you know, you used to tell your parents that you thought you were going to fail a test, but when you came back with a C, they were happy because they're like, oh, I thought you said you were going to fail. So I'm doing that with myself at the Packer game. So if, you know, I'm telling myself that they're going to lose, so I'm not sad when they do. So if they win, I'll be really happy. We got James Wood, Andrew McCutcheon, Kate Horton there, and Austin Wells. I'm emotionally hedging myself. Hope Rogers doesn't get beaten up by the Texans. Well, he's got perks. He's fine. They'll just drug him up again and send him back out. Dylan Cease. We got Simeon, Drake Baldwin, and Thomas Harrington. So you really think they're actually going to win? I'm not saying anything, man. I'm not saying anything. I love that Perk Rogers is back, though. Your prize for beating the Bears is a trip to Seattle. I know. Got Matt Chapman, Bo Bichette, Chase Dolander, and Ronald Acuna on the Lightspeed. I mean, regardless of who wins that game, I don't think the Packers or the Bears are making it past Seattle. Anything crazy today? Nothing like too crazy in this break. We got a few one touches. It's been a solid break. The first break was really good, though. First football was really good. Got Cuero, Ashcraft. We're going to have a Shota Imananga on the refractor. Yeah, it's Legion of Boom 2.0 over there. Texans are going to wreck the Steelers. I would think so. That would be my... Or that was what I bet on already. But... Bears wouldn't go to Seattle until the NFC Championship. The Bears were the 2 seed, right? Yeah, that's true. You're right. Got Meisner, Javi Baez, extraterrestrial of Jose Ramirez. You're correct. I think Super Bowl is Jags and Seahawks. Dude, I would be psyched for that. That would be a sick Super Bowl. 2 teams that haven't been there. Well, has Jacksonville ever been there? How is High End Chronicles doing? What's going on, Lively? It was good. Wow, we got another one of those short prints. Got Dylan Cruz, Rosarina. We're going to have a Cal Raleigh, big dumper on the Nucleus. And rookie, it's going to be Marcelo Mayer on the Stella Nova for Boston. Jackson never been. Yeah, Jacksonville's been hot. As long as, you know, Trevor Lawrence doesn't throw 4 picks in a game, I think they should be pretty good. The Mark Brunell days. Yeah, I remember when Blake Bortles made it there. Doing well, Lively. I hope you're doing well too, man. Got Yamamoto, Drew Romo, Ultraviolet Beam of Nick Kurtz, and Pete Alonso. Yeah, High End Chronicles was good, though. We had a very, very good box for our PYT break. We had a 1 of 1 out of Panini 1. Hope for your Steelers sake that the Texans don't show up. You got Perk Rogers, man. It's fine. Got Alvarez, Noel, Nacho Alvarez, and Torres. We got 2 more packs out of here. I'd love to see an auto, man. I think we only hit 2 autos in this case. I've been buying up old Rogers Kabooms. People are going to forget how good he was. All right, we got Tovar, Adley Rushman, Luis Angel Acuna, and Nico Horner. Two autos in a case? I thought it was 3 to 4 per case. 3 to 4 autos per case. Yeah, but we got 3 super fractors. All right, last pack out of Cosmic. Well, we are going to have an orange in here. So sadly, no supers. But we do have an orange coming up. Got Lily, Kumar Rocker, and our orange for the Giants. It's going to be Logan Webb. 12 out of 25. Going to RGL. Let me know if that's a one-touch or not. That's a really, really cool color match. It's a really cool color match. What's going on, Emerald? How you doing tonight? Well, we got one touch per box. That was pretty good. Jags are top 10 on both sides of the ball. That's pretty good. Wow. All right. NT. Good luck, everyone. You request that I pick it? There's not many cases of Cosmic left. There are not many cases left. Not a one-touch, says Mike. Did I not cut that? I missed that? There we go. 25 NT is a fun product. It's cheaper, too. It's only... I mean, it's less than Cosmic at this point. Granted, it's unlicensed, but it's fun. And you have good signers in here, too. We've been opening up a lot of fun products lately. A lot of iMac, a lot of National Treasures. Like 3 different types of National Treasures. We've had baseball, we've had football or collegiate, we've had NFL. It's been fun. All right, good luck, everyone. NT time. For the White Sox, we got Noah Schultz. I believe that's the White Sox. It says Chicago. 75. What was the super this time? Sadly, no supers this time. Love your stuff. I appreciate that, David. Thank you so much. Appreciate you hopping in. Enjoying the stream. Got Daryl Strawberry there. Going to the Mets. Yeah, 1 of 1 in this box. Max Muncy, 8 of 49. Going to the Athletics. Nice. Probably not a one-touch, but it's a nice one. I think that's the true. Is that a 180? That is. Only reason for picking against the Jags is that they don't have Josh Allen. Yeah, the yeah, the QB, not the defender. We're going to have Dylan Dreiling. 95 out of 99 going to the Rangers. That is actually game worn used. Actually, that's a 100 pointer. Cool. Got Phil Necro going to the Braves. It's Atlanta out of 75. And that is game worn used. Ooh, that's a nice one. Jesus Mate, 25 out of 99. 25 out of 99 on the Game Gear. Does he have autos in this? He probably does, right? I am excited for this kid in the future. Oh, an RGL. Gonna have a David Shields for Kansas City, 21 out of 49. Not from any specific game or event. All right, 3 more cards. Good luck, everyone. I think that's not platinum on the bottom, is it? Connor Norby going to Miami out of 49. No, I don't think that's platinum. Sammy Sosa Game Gear out of 25. That's cool. That's cool. Not from any specific game or event on that one. All right, 2 more cards. Gonna have a Spencer Jones for the Yankees out of 25. And the Peerless Signatures. That's a cool one. Cool. All right. And last card of the break. Good luck, everyone. Oh, is that Bobby Witt? Bobby Witt, 22 out of 25 going to Kansas City. That is DCQ. That is a nice way to end the break. I got to grab a 100 pointer. Jones might be a one-touch. Is it? Let me know. Thank you for coming in, JML. Man, NT is fun. Panini really does such a good job with unlicensed baseball. It gives me so much hope that if they decide to do unlicensed football, that it could be like this. That is also a 100-pointer. So what you're saying is that was a really good box with the Bobby Witt and the Spencer Jones in there then. Have a Nolan Ryan 86 Topps card. I don't know about grading it, though. If you do, go with, like, SGC. SGC does a really nice job with vintage cards. All right, let's do a dual Squirtles. All right, and that's going to do it for the break. Thank you guys for joining in on that one. Turned out to be a really nice break again. Baseball just continues to hit for us. All right. Parallels and refractors. We'll do a giveaway to chat after this. How's Cosmic Chrome been? It was all right today, but the last 2 breaks that we did, we hit 3 superfractors in 5 boxes. So we got 3 total superfractors out of this case. We just finished off the case. All right, autos and mems. Got Connor Norby to Miami. David Shields to Kansas City. We got Game Gear of Jesus Mate to 99. Phil Necro to 75 there. Dylan Dreiling to 99. And a Max Muncy to 49. And a few one-touches in this break. We had a Spencer Jones to 25. Bobby Witt Jr. to 25. Christian Campbell on the Star Fractor. Stella Nova of Nick Kurtz. James Wood on the Gold Refractor to 50. And a Roki Sasaki 17 out of 50 on the Ultraviolet Gold. And that is going to do it for the break. Appreciate y'all hopping in on that one. Yeah, we've been on a 1-1 streak. We've been hitting them every week the last few weeks. Okay, so here is where we stand, guys. We are sold out of 94. We only have 4 spots left in break 593. So if you guys want in on those, we got 4 spots and 8 fillers. That'll be our next break if we can get that one filled up quickly before we go on to our last break, which will be football. But let's do a giveaway to stream. No, supers are not case hits. Those are much rarer than case hits. What was our best card in that? Probably the Bobby Witt, right? Keyword is going to be Bobby. Got some people picking up spots. I appreciate all of you. I think we only have 1 spot left. I'll probably convert some of those fillers over. Okay. Yep, we only have one full spot left. So I'm going to convert one of those fillers over to a full spot, and then we'll leave 4 for the fillers. Unless you guys want a full spot, in which case just buy 4 fillers and ask me to convert. All right, adding one more full spot in there. Yeah, we only have one full spot left in 93 and 4 fillers. So we'll get that one filled up, and that'll be our next break of the night. We appreciate you. Oh, thank you, Jonah. Yeah, we'll definitely be ripping Prism. Sure, Panini is about to be taxing those boxes based on recent prices on the hobby. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know what Prism is going to look like or when it's coming out. It was supposed to come out on Friday, but it looks like we are actually getting Optic first. Yeah, Optic has a countdown, Optic FOTL, and Prism doesn't. So we're going to get Optic FOTL next week, which means Prism is probably pushed back at least to the end of January, would be my guess. Yeah, Prism was supposed to come out on Friday. I'm sad it's not. But, you know, it is what it is, right? They only brought back the laser downtowns for one last ride. What if they made the lasers, like, numbered to 50 or something? That would have been cool. Like, you had lasers numbered to 50, the black Pandoras to 25, the golds to 10, and then the gold vinyl 1 of 1s. All right, gonna cut it off in 3, 2, and 1. Would have been a great idea. I got a marketing degree. I'm full of good ideas. Gonna do 30 seconds on this one. Yeah, I know. Maybe Panini should hire me. And you guys are off. Do you only break football and baseball? We do basketball and we do UFC. And we do WWE from time to time when there's new products. And even, like, Star Wars and stuff, too. Finally comes in. Nice. I'm surprised that they actually were getting some of those out. Smell like a city's downtown. Oh, no. Tyler D3. Give me a number 1 through 5. Congratulations, man. Yeah, I do have a bunch of UFC that I've been meaning to do. So there's a big fight in like 2 weeks, right? There's a nice card. So we'll do some UFC around then. Be down for some WNBA. That would be tough for me. That would be tough. We could try it, though. It's just, the stuff is so expensive. It's so expensive. All right, Tyler says 3. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Topps Chrome Tennis. I did see that. Just was that an EQL? What was that? Tyler, you're getting $15 of store credit. Correct me if I'm wrong. Are you Tyler DEB for your last name? Or your first letters of your last name? You believe it was EQL. Gotcha. Well, I never win EQL, so it doesn't matter. All right, perfect. I will add that to your account. Thank you guys so much for getting us going tonight. Looks like we only have one filler left in Collegiate. One filler left, and we will get this one going. But yeah, we've branched out to a lot of different things over the last few years. We started off pretty much as exclusively football, and we still do a lot of football too. That's kind of our main breaking material here on the channel, but we've mixed in baseball, we've mixed in basketball. We started doing UFC earlier this year. Convert UK, gotcha. Awesome. And I think that's a lot of fun, being able to do that. Being able to do multiple different things. Okay. Wait, Kay, do I have you for 2 or 4 in this one? I do. Wait. Kay, I only have you for 3 in this one, actually. Yeah, I have you for 1 on your big order yesterday, and then 2 just now. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. Oh, you got to give in, Jonah. You got to see what's in those. State Line Breaks broke some 25 optic blasters today, so they must have found them in the wild then. I'll ask my distributor, see if they got any. Let me just triple check here. Okay. Yeah, I only have you for 3. Okay. I believe we are sold out. We are sold out, Indy. Yes, I appreciate you guys. Yes, Cosmic is hobby only. For Otani Yamamoto, dual autos yet. Yeah, I haven't seen any either. Those are going to do numbers, man. Like 10,000 plus. Easy, right off the bat. All right, everyone. We are going to get going with our next break of the night. This is going to be Collegiate football, and then we are on to NFL again after that. So, everyone, welcome to Group Break 593. Let's switch it up. 593. This is a 5-boxer. So we got 1 box of Sapphire. We've got 2 boxes of Prism Draft and Bowman Best hobby, and then 1 box of National Treasures. Gonna be a fun one. Marvel cards are still a thing. Yes. Yes, I have done breaks in the past. I did not get any of the product in this last one of the MCU Chrome. That was a very popular product and hard to come by now. But we did a ton of it before. We did the comic ones. This is a 16 spot break, so we have the AP Hall of Fame spot, and then we have two 25% fillers to fill up. So let's do the Hall of Fame first. Got BRY up there. Down to Hitman Rips. So if you guys are unfamiliar with these, we do these kind of like our wrestling breaks. Where it is a first letter of first name is where the cards go to. And came up with this list, and it's done pretty well. I've really liked the way that these cards have turned out during these breaks. Seems like it's a very, very good mix of people getting hits. Card 593, Hall of Fame. All right, if you guys want to look for your names here, got BRY up top. If you are newer, you're towards the top. If you're an OG, you're towards the bottom. Yeah, Marvel products have just gotten like crazy expensive. And it is what it is. They're popular. I miss the days when they were not very expensive. All right, we are going 8 times. Good luck, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh my gosh, Christian. Mr. Happy Valley Hits over here, getting another spot in here. Congratulations, brother. All right. Let's get our 25% fillers in here. I know, the good old $120 hobby box days of Upper Deck. Yeah, retail. Yeah, they sell for good. The singles do very well, though. They do very well. Top singles do much better than Upper Deck. All right, so we have 8 25% fillers for 2 full spots. We have KS, John H, Brian L, Jason S, Evan C, KS for 2, and Fame P. K, I only have you for 3 fillers, so I can't convert you. Let me know if I was wrong, though. Okay, group break. 593, 25% filler, and this is top 2 in the break, or top 2 on the list get full spots. Good luck, everyone. We are going... Wow, only 2 times on this one. All right. Good luck. 1 and 2. Oh, my God. K taking down both spots in this one. Congratulations to K. Everyone else, I do apologize. You guys will be entered into a store credit giveaway at the end of the night, though. Had a very minimal fillers tonight, so you guys are going to have a good shot at getting some store credit. Well, it worked out in your favor anyways, Kay. All right. So let's get it going. So our full spots are Bobby A. We got BRY, RGL, Mick M, Austin A, Happy Valley Hits for 2, Dwayne D, Lisa H, Tyler D, Daryl P, Paul H, Tori C, and Happy Valley Hits with the Hall of Fame spot, and K with the fillers. Good luck, everyone. Break 593. Names. We are going 10 times. Good luck, everyone. 10 times on the names, 10 times on the letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Mick on top. Happy Valley Hits on the bottom. Okay, now this is a Prism and Bowman. So, your spots for this one are A, B, C, D and X, E and Y, F and O, G and W, H, R and Z, I, U and Q, J, K, L, M, N and P, T, S and V. Good luck, everyone. Break 593 letters. And we are going 10 times. Good luck, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. B on top and F and O on the bottom. All right, we got Mick with the B, Dwayne with the N and P, Happy Valley with the L, BRY with the A, Bobby A with the D and X, Austin with the S and V, K with the C, Tyler with the E and Y, Lisa with the G and W, K with the H, R, and Z, Daryl with the I, U, and Q, Paul with the M, Tori with the T, Happy Valley with the J, RGL with the K, and Happy Valley with the F and O. If you guys want to trade spots, you guys are more than welcome to. If you wanted to check and see kind of who you're looking for, some of the top guys, you can always go into the group break, and I do have a list of some of the more popular guys. I don't know why there's stars next to these. ChatGPT just kind of did that for the top guys. But yeah, those are who you're looking for in your spots. And once again, this is a random letter break, so all cards will go to the first letter of the first name of the player on the card. For instance, all Bryce Underwood cards will be going to the B spot regardless of serial or card number. So yeah, if you guys want to trade, those talks are open. We'll give it like 30 seconds or something. All right, yeah, crickets. All right, let's get it going. Let's start it off with Bowman Best. It's actually going to be a relatively quick break. There are not a whole lot of packs in this one. Good amount of cards, just not a whole lot of packs. Wow, I think we have a red RPA on top here. Wow. RJ Maryland, 10 of 10, going to the R spot. What a patch. The R is K. K, have yourself a night man. Forgot to alphabetize these. Be one touch in that. Got Jared Gibson on the Shimmer, Nick Harbor to 175, Jane Virgin Morgan, Keldrick Falk, Gunnar Stockton, and Ja'Cory Barney. More super fractors incoming. Would be cool. Would be cool. I don't think we have ever hit a super out of a Bowman product. Out of a Bowman U product. I hit one for a personal. A while ago, and it was CJ Baxter from Texas. But yeah, out of our breaks, I don't think we've ever hit a super. You guys have any idea? Yeah, I can't tell if this is a red or a black, but it's cool. My impeccable Panini 1 / IMAX / it's high end Chronicles. It was the strangest box I've ever opened. To 25 sold for 40. Yeah, I'd say that's probably 100 then. Or close to it with a patch like that. I mean, that looks like the M and the... Or the A and the R from... Oh, no, probably the A and the N from Maryland. From his nameplate. Oops. What's going on, Ryan? How you doing, man? Doing well, doing well. It's been a good night of breaks. We've gotten a lot of good stuff. We got a orange auto here. Kevin Coleman. How about a Sam Levitt orange? 14 of 25 going to the S. That is Austin. I will one-touch that as well. Miller Moss on the refractor. Caleb Douglas to 99 going to the C there. And Javian Thomas. Really good box of Bowman here. That's why we rip this stuff. It's good value. And that's game worn, by the way. Playoffs are going to be fun this weekend, and we've got Collegiate. Collegiate's tomorrow, actually. We have college playoffs tomorrow. Go Jags. I've always liked Trevor Lawrence. I have a nice little Trevor Lawrence collection that I've kind of built up over the years. I wish I would... His stuff, like, never, like, fully dropped. Like, even when he wasn't playing that well. Like, his stuff never really dropped. 58 receptions, 713 yards, 6 touchdowns versus 76 receptions, 817 yards, 4 touchdowns. Are you talking about Colston Loveland versus Tyler Warren? Did I guess that one right? All right, Eli Stowers going to the E spot there. Got Casey Concepcion and Rocco Becht on the Shimmer going to the R. I just want to say that was just like off the top of my head. Yeah. I don't want to, like, you know, toot my own horn, but that was some elite ball knowledge to know that. I was like, oh, PJ, he's asking about 2 players. I guarantee it's about like a Bears or a Seahawks player. This, if I lose a Caleb Midnight Auto, that should jump in value. Wait, win-win for me this weekend. At least if the Packers lose, I have yeah. I've got 1 Caleb card left. I sold most of them. We're gonna have a Koi. Oh, that's a nice one too. Koi Parrish, 121 out of 150 going to the K spot. The K is RGL. Yeah, that's a nice one. He's a two-way player. Plays wide receiver and safety. DeAndre Moore and Max Clare to 250 there. And my best friend is a Bears fan, and he does not shut up about Tyler Warren versus Colston Loveland. So trust me, I am aware. I don't think that's a one-touch. His stuff has kind of gone down a little bit, but earlier in the year, this would have been a mega one-touch. All right, let's go to Prism. $20 to $30 on that one, yeah. I mean, his Bowman firsts do a lot better. But I think he declared for the transfer portal. So he'll wind up on a different team. All right, Azari Thomas. We got Donovan Edwards there. Elijah Arroyo on the silver. And Jalen Royals going to the J out of $3.99 there. Omar Norman Lott to 249, going to the O. That's a nice one. Denzel Burke on the silver, going to the D. Got a blue ice Quinshot Judkins going to the Q out of 149. Isaac Tesla there. Did Betcher sign in both college products and a baseball product? I don't know. I don't know. Is he a dual sport athlete? Don't have many dual sport athletes anymore. What was the last one? Kyler Murray, when he was deciding whether to go to the NFL or the MLB. He's the Oregon linebacker who's going to play in the MLB. Cool. That's so crazy. Do you know how crazy talented you have to be to play at the highest level of collegiate sports in 2 separate sports? That's insane. We got an orange Pulsar auto in here. JT Tui Maloa on the silver. Caleb Downs is nice on the blue ice to 149. Going to the C spot. That is K. Luke Lachey on the red. That's non-numbered. Saturday Star rated prospect. Oh, that's Arch. Oh my goodness, what a hit. Going to BRY. 30 of 35. Boom. What a card. With the orange color match and everything. All right, Riley Leonard, CJ Stroud, and Dorian Strong. Isn't there a guy doing football and basketball for Michigan? I'm not sure. I don't follow collegiate basketball as much as I do football. Maybe when Marquette doesn't suck anymore, I will. But right now, I am not. $350 last sold on that one. That is a nice hit. He had a nice game too. He had a nice bowl game. Paid for your 3 breaks tonight. There you go. That's why you rip Collegiate. There's a lot of value in Collegiate that people don't know about. Okay, Antoine Wells. We got Mahomes, Patrick Mahomes going to the P. We got Ryan Wingo to 399, going to the R. Barry Sanders there to the B. And Kelvin Banks going to the K. Barry Sanders is to 299. Kelvin Banks to 399 there. Shadur, we got Ashton Genty, Abdul Carter, and Jeremiah Smith. I wonder how long Arch's exclusivity with Panini is. Jonah Williams, Texas football, baseball, Jordan Fashion, Notre Dame, football, lacrosse are the only ones you found. Wow. That's crazy. That's just it's insane to me that there are people out there that choose to play multiple sports in college. Like my sister plays volleyball at Miami. At the U, and she just like tells me her schedule, and it's just like so much, and it's like you want to do that year round, like that's insane. Yeah, some people just love ball. We got Braden Swinson, Riley Leonard, Caleb Johnson on the silver, Kevin Winston on the purple ice to 199, Jaquavius Marks going to the J. Tyler Warren. Nice one. Tyler Warren to 399 there. Probably not a one-touch, but Ryan Williams, Joe Montana, and Elijah Arroyo. Going to the T. That is Torrey. Yeah. Both insanely physical. Yeah, never giving your body a chance to recover or anything. Guess some people are just built for it. I'm not. No way I ever was. I was a field fairy. I played soccer. My mom told me football was too dangerous. Alright, next box of Prism. Field Fairy, you've never heard that one? Yeah, that's what the football players always used to call us. Alright, we got JT Tuimoloa, Caleb Johnson, Jeremiah Smith on the silver, Josiah Stewart on the blue to 299, Chris Paul Jr. going to the C, and we're going to have a Torrey Horton on the blue ice. Chris Paul is to 249. Torrey Horton is to 149 to the T. Cam Ward there, Peebles, and Drew Aller. Yes, soccer cards do have a very good market. Yeah, just look up what Lamine Yamal sells for, and just be amazed. I still have some sealed boxes from his rookie year of Topps Chrome. They sell for a boatload now. Part of me wants to just rip them because I'm into them for so low, or into them for so cheap. But at the same time, I'm like, oh god, that would be a tough pill to swallow if there's no Lamine in there. All right, Jordan Birch. We got Mason Taylor, Bashal Tootin to the B, Harold Fannin going to the H. That is to 199. Elijah Badger there, and going to the T, going to Torrey, Travis Hunter on the signing day. Non-numbered. We'll one-touch that. Doesn't matter what you're into them for. It's about the cost of replacement. Correct. You are correct. Open them during the World Cup. Yeah, I have like 2 Breakers boxes, and they're going for like, I think like $800 a box now. It's crazy. I'm excited for the World Cup, though. We'll be doing we'll do some soccer breaks for the World Cup. We'll do some like some Prism World Cup. When I started the channel, like right around the first year of the channel being around, the World Cup came around, and soccer cards were insanely hot during that like 2-month period. Like the World Cup Prism blasters were like some of the best blasters that you could buy on the market. Like the hobby boxes were awesome. They were like $500 a box, which was expensive for soccer at the time. Topps Chrome Transformers. That'd be pretty cool. Did buy a box of... Wow! Bundesliga kind of sucks, too. I've opened up a bunch of that over the years because it's cheap. And you're pretty much... Holland is like the only person that you really chase. Okay, we got another Pulsar auto in here. DJ Ugalele, Joe Montana. Arch on the red. Going to the A out of $3.99. Dylan Raiola, now transferred. Going to the D. And That is going to be Keishawn Butte going to the K to 75 there. Jonas Sanner and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Maybe that's what Panini will resort to. They probably will. It'll probably be a pretty expensive product. It will definitely be a... I think they did like Flawless World Cup and stuff too. Like I'll definitely be getting into soccer again around there. I've been out of the loop for the last few years with soccer. I was into it religiously. But yeah. Now I dedicate pretty much all of my time to American sports. Or American sports teams. Alright, last pack out of Prism. Got Tyler Shuck there. Torrey Horton on the silver. Danny Stutzman to the D. Shamar Turner to the S. Luke Lachey going to the L. That's Happy Valley. Caleb Downs, Andrew Marsh, and Alec Aomanor. All right, we got Sapphire coming up next, and we will end it with NT. We've already got 4 one-touches, and we are heading into the best boxes of the break now. All right, Saffy. Show us a Papa. We have not hit a Papa ever. We've ripped a ton. We've ripped cases and cases of Sapphire and never hit a Papa. Good luck, everyone. Sapphire cards will all be sleeved up when they're shipped out. Even the base ones. Looks like we got a gold in here. Or that's yellow. TJ Parker, we got Durrell Robinson to the D, Sawyer Robertson, and upside down. It is a first. It's going to be Whit Weeks going to the W. That's nice. Very good player. That is Lisa. The W. Because Backyard Breaks takes them. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of them. They've kind of... I don't want to say they've fallen in the relevancy, but they took a huge hit with Grant's little PR nightmare. We got Marcel Reed, Jonah Coleman to the J, Evan Pryor to the E, and Cyrus Allen to the C. Who dat? Go Tigers. We got Denzel Boston, John Mateer to the J, Matt Jones to the M, and Eli Bowen to the E. All right. Kirk Francis to the K, Joe Royer. Our auto is going to be Eli Stowers going to the E spot for Vanderbilt. I think he's pretty good going to Tyler there. And Caden Veltkamp. It's a nice on-card auto. Aiden Childs Chase for you next year? Oh, no. Is he actually the... He's going to be the Northwestern quarterback? Is he really? He got benched, didn't he? Ooh, we got a Black Saffy. Black Saffy coming up. Miller Moss to the M. Jordan Tyson to the J. We got Gunnar Stockton. We are upside down. First. Is that Arizona? It's going to be... Ooh, Jordan Tyson. 9 of 10. Black Sapphire going to the J. That is Happy Valley Hits. Pop. That's a beautiful card. Shotgun to beer with Grant on Instagram Live after buying a mini helmet back in 2020 when they had 80 viewers. Yeah, I'm sure they were pretty nice back then. Yeah, I don't remember them much from back then. The first I heard of them was when most people did with the gold Trevor Lawrence incident. I think that's when a lot of people first heard of them. That's a nice hit. Potential first rounder. I don't want to say he's for sure a first rounder because he's had injury history, but that's nice. Maybe like a late teens, like mid-20s. Gunnar Stockton there. Yeah, Tyson again, and Miller Moss. The black sapphires look so nice, dude. Got James Peoples to the J. Brendan Sorsby. He's going to Texas Tech now. He got paid a lot of money. Trent Walker and Carson Hansen to the C. We got a yellow. Got Krishan McKay to the C. Jace Brown to the J. Vinny Anthony. And Iowa State, we're going to have Chase Sowell going to the C. That is out of 75 on the yellow. Going to K. Man, I love Sapphire. The Badgers got me a little hyped now. The Badgers have had a really good recruiting class. All right, we got an orange coming up. Mazeo Bennett going to the M. Eric Rivers to the E. Eric Singleton to the E. And an orange of Troy Stellato going to the T spot. That is Torrey on the orange Sapphire. Sad they're losing Hilton. All right. Time for NT. Let's see a really nice bowl patch. Oh, wow. This wasn't even... I don't know how this didn't stay in there. Alright. I mean, it's all sealed, so... I wonder if we have a redemption. Feels thinner. Definitely no booklet in here. No booklet. No booklet. Doesn't look like anything like crazy thick in here. But let's see what we got. Good luck, everyone. We are starting it off upside down. What a way to start it. That's going to be Isaiah Bond going to the I. That's cool. Shadur, Travis Hunter, Will Shepard, and Jimmy Horn. So, that is going to be a four-way duck race between the S, the T, the W, and the J. All Colorado Buffaloes. That's a Dan Rorick dream card right there. So that'll be a four-way duck race. Oh, that's cool. Prime time. Deion Sanders. That is 1 of 10 gold. Not from any specific game or event. I'm going to one-touch it. That's just a sick card. Oh, man. There's Dan. I'm a big fan of the Dancing Turtles. Me too. Come on. There we go. Trae Young has been dealt to the Wizards. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of wanted him on the Bucks. What did the Wizards give him? I don't know if Shiloh has any cards, to be completely honest. That's a sweet one, though. Oh my god. Arch 2 of 15. BRY. I don't know. I've never had to use so many 100 pointers. There's a Deion, Shedeur, and Hunter. Nice. I think I've hit maybe one Arch auto in the last, like, 2 years since he got signed with Panini. And now I've hit 2 and 3 in this single break. Crazy. Sure. Oh, RGL. I don't even know what to say. We're going to have a Will Shepard Flawless. That is 5 out of 15. It's a beautiful card. Going to the W, that is Lisa. It's a really, really clean card. For McCollum and Kispert. Interesting. That's a nice card. Ooh, that's a cool one. Jaden Higgins, that is 27 out of 75. Nice on-card auto. Going to the J, that's Happy Valley. Another Flawless here. Oh. Wow. Jalen Milroe, 9 out of 25. Wow, Happy Valley is just crushing this break. Is that, can't tell if that's... No, that's got to be... I'll put it on a 180. Alabama licensed. Alabama is not licensed. That's crazy. Hit those 2 Arch autos. A little bit of hobby karma coming back to you, BRY. It's a really good box of NT. Oh yeah, this definitely needed to be in a 180. I don't know why I thought otherwise. Jalen Milroe on the Flawless jersey auto. This has just been an insane break. All right, last card. Good luck, everyone. 9 of 75. Anyone recognize the auto? I know who it is. Let's play a Guess the Auto game. I want to see if anyone gets it. Arch Manning. That is Dylan Gabriel. Haha, I was right. Dylan Gabriel, 8 of 75 going to the D. That is Bobby. Kiko's and Tom both got it. Love it. Pop. And that is going to do it for the break. Just an insane break. All right. Let's do a quick recap for everyone. Buy into a Star Wars Black break. I don't think there's much of that left. We would have to find more of it. I have a bunch of Topps Chrome Star Wars still. All right, autos and parallels. Isaiah Bond. We got Troy Stellato, Chase Sewell, Whit Weeks, Torrey Horton, Danny Stutzman, Shamar Turner, Joe Montana, Arch Manning, Dylan Raiola, Bashal Tootin, Harold Fannin, Elijah Badger, Jeremiah Smith, Chris Paul, Josiah Stewart. We got Kevin Winston, Caleb Johnson, Jaquavius Marks, Patrick Mahomes, Ryan Wingo, Barry Sanders, JT Tuimoloau, Caleb Downs, Luke Lachey, Omar Norman Lott, Jalen Royals, Elijah Arroyo. That is Quinshon Judkins, DeAndre Moore, Max Clare, Casey Concepcion, Rocco Becht, Miller Moss, Caleb Douglas, Jarrett Gibson, and Nick Harbor. Autos and Mems, we got a Dylan Gabriel to the D. Got Jaden Higgins going to the J spot. Will Shepard to 15 to the W. Eli Stowers to the E. Luke Lachey to the L. Keishon Butte to the K. Torrey Horton to the T. Tyler Warren to the T. Kelvin Banks to the K. Denzel Burke to the D. Coy Parrish to the K. And Eli Stowers to the E. And we had a few one-touches in this break. We had a Jalen Milroe, 9 of 25, flawless RPA. The big one, Arch Manning, 2 out of 15 NT. Friday Night Lights, so that was a treasured moments too. It's a big one. Deion Sanders to 10. Nice patch there. Jordan Tyson, Black Sapphire to 10. Travis Hunter auto to the T. Arch Manning to 35 on the Saturday Star, going to the A. Sam Levitt to the S on card orange. And a RJ Maryland, 10 of 10. Jersey auto. And then we have this one that we got a random. So we got Shador, Travis Hunter, Will Shepard, and Jimmy Horn. Star Wars Hyperspace, is that fun? Hyperspace just dropped, and Galaxy dropped like 3 weeks ago. All right, let's do a horse race. 20 seconds. So, this is Travis Hunter. Oh, wait, sorry. Shador. Do 2 of these. All right. And randomize you all up once. You guys are off. That is going to the S spot. I think, right? Yeah, Shador. Perfect. All right, that one is going to the S spot. Hyperspace is much better than last year. I will take a look at it. And just like that, most of my Trae Young cards sold on comp. See, I love it when stuff like that happens. It's amazing. All right, everyone. Thank you guys so much for a fun break. We got one more break coming up, and that is going to be our last one of the night. It is a double iMac NFL. So let's do a giveaway to chat real quick while we set up for that break. Keyword. It's going to be Arch. golden arches. We got the golden arcs. Oh, that's a Coming to America reference? Man, it's been a while since I've seen that movie. All right. All right. And we're going to cut it off in 3, 2, 1. Ah, we got dusted, Evan. It happens. It happens. I'm in a few other ones tonight. I was in Pick Your Team Baseball, Pick Your Team Football, and then his random dual iMac later tonight. So I'll be able to catch that one live. All right. Let's do 2 minutes on this one. Shuffle you all up. And you guys are off. Any new additions to the PC? I just picked up a Matthew Golden tie-dye XRC. That was pretty cool. Other than that, I picked up a Jordan Love rookie Kaboom and then 2 Aaron Rodgers Kabooms, one from 18 and one from 20. Those were the bigger ones that I picked up recently. All right. I will be right back. right, who won? David, have a good night, man. Appreciate you hanging out. Jose G2, give me a number 1 through 5. Congratulations. Give them 10 seconds. All right, Jose. Jose, we're going to do your giveaway. So we'll shuffle you up once, and you're off. Jose, you are getting $15 of store credit. I don't know if I have a store number for you or a store name for you. So if you could do me a huge favor when you see this, and go to the personal section on my website. It'll be linked at the top of chat or in the description of the video. And check out there with shipping information. And that will give me an order and let you create an account for you to get that added to your account. All right, everyone. We are on to our last break of the night, which is 594. This is a double IMAC football break. Let's get it going. Thank you guys so much for filling us up tonight. Making this a very fun breaks, or a bunch of very fun breaks. Hit a lot of good stuff tonight. All right, change it up to 594. All right, everyone, welcome to Group Break 594. This is our last football break of the night. This is a dual IMAC football break. We have 2 boxes of Phoenix International, 1 box of Rookies and Stars Hobby, 1 box of Certified Hobby. And then 2 boxes of Immaculate in this one. Should be a very fun break. Very high hit potential in this one. In this break, we have Sean K, Richard R, Kyle H, Kikos, Mick M, Tori C, Ryan E, Luke F, Edward O, BRY, Austin A, John M, Lisa H, Lucky Duck, Evan C. We got Bobby A, Wavoka, Sean J, Tim P, Jason S, Tobias W, and Hitman Rips for 2. Then we have 25% fillers to do, so let's do those first. So we have 20 fillers for 5 full spots. We got Kiko's for 3, Christopher V for 2, Michael M for 2, John H, Jason S, or Jason SOR, Jason SIB, Caleb C, Ramrod 575, Michael G for 2, Tobias W, Fame P for 2, Tom H, Brian L, and Nikki W. Good luck, everyone. Group break. What was this? 594. 25% filler. Top 5 are into the break. Good luck, everyone. Let's roll the dice. We are going 3 times. Kiko's on top and Nikki on the bottom. Good luck to all the fillers. 1, 2, and 3. Top 5 are Tobias, Christopher, Brian L, Caleb C, and Ramrod 575. Congratulations to all of you. If you did not get in, I do apologize. You guys will be entered into a store credit giveaway at the end of the night. So we got Sean K and Ramrod on the bottom. Cool. Sean K up top, Ramrod on the bottom. We are going 4 times on the names, 4 times on the teams. Good luck, everyone. Low number rolls tonight. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bobby up top, Mick on the bottom. Okay, and teams. So this is an all 2025 break. So we got the Niners, Bears, Bengals, and Jets, Bills and Cardinals, Broncos, Browns, Buccaneers, Chargers, Chiefs, Colts, Commanders, Cowboys and Eagles, Dolphins, Falcons, and Ravens, Giants, Jaguars, Lions, Packers, Panthers, Patriots, Raiders, Rams, Saints, Seahawks, Steelers, Texans, Titans, and Vikings. Good luck, everyone. We are going 4 times. All right, Niners up top, Vikings on the bottom. Good luck, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Vikings on top, Falcons and Ravens on the bottom. All right. We got Bobby with the Vikings, Kayla with the Patriots, Luke with the Broncos, Ryan with the Niners, Evan with the Steelers, Tori with the Bengals and Jets, Tobias with the Packers, Richard with the Chargers, Lucky Duck with the Cowboys and Eagles, BRY with the Dolphins, Brian with the Commanders, Kyle with the Colts, Jason with the Texans, Hitman with the Buccaneers, Christopher with the Chiefs, Austin with the Giants, Tobias with the Titans, Kiko's with the Jaguars, Hitman Rips with the Lions, Ramrod with the Bears, Sean with the Browns, Edward with the Saints, Lisa with the Raiders, Sean with the Rams, Wavoka with the Seahawks, John with the Bills and Cardinals, Tim with the Panthers, and Mick with the Falcons and Ravens. If you guys want to trade, those talks are now open. We'll give it a minute or two. Oops. Browns for Giants, says Sean. That'd be Austin. I'm sorry, Jason. All right. Looks like the only trade was shot down. I'm going to start opening. You guys are still welcome to trade, though. All right. Good luck, everyone. You guys are still welcome to trade if you guys want. But we are getting going. We got Ty Felton, Paragon of Cam Ward there, Charbonnet, Kamara, Trey McBride, and Vinny Testaverde. I'm excited to see what we have in these Immaculate boxes. What's going on, Meatball? How you doing tonight? Got Kendra Lambert-Smith and a blue of Quinshon Judkins. That's going to be to 85. 29 of 85. Going to the Brownies. J.J. McCarthy Thunderbirds. And Cam Bynum. manhandled that pack. All right, Travion Henderson. We got a Myles Garrett, Mr. All-Time Sack Leader. Or all-time season sack leader. Just got home, need a drink. That sounds nice. I might do that. We have... I can't tell if this is yellow or gold. It looks yellow. Looks yellow. Yeah, that's yellow. That is going to be Chuba Hubbard to 35. 29 of 35. Thunderbirds Puka. And T-Law there. Yeah, I might pour myself a glass of whiskey or something after this. Relax a little bit. Watch some TV. Turn on RGL stream. Watch myself get dusted. Got Deontay Thornton there. We're going to have a Jay Novacek. That is a silver. Myles Garrett. Looks like we got a lime green. Got Kyle Williams. Lime green is going to be Dylan Gabriel to 75. 26 of 75. And Baker on the contours. All right, next box. Good luck, Voltage. They it all depends on whether or not they're feeling it that day. Yeah, I've never tried to get them to replace a card. I've tried to get them to like replace a box or whatever, but that damn per box on average protects them from just about anything. I know they take a while. I know they take a long time on replacements. Calling the bourbon pour. I was all set to pour and forgot I emptied the last bottle on New Year's Eve. Got Jordan Watkins, Drake Man, the Paragon. Yeah, I'll probably, pour myself a glass of Woodford or something. Sip on that until it's time to go to bed. Yeah, it sucks, man. It really does. Topps does a much better job with replacements. This is a gold. This one's a gold. All right, cool. We got Thunderbirds of Justin Herbert there. Tui Maloa, Mark Andrews, and Jamar Chase. Good luck. Oh my god, it's a rookie giant. It's a rookie giant. Nine of 10, gold Jackson Dart. That is probably a top 50 card out of this product. When you don't count all the, like, one-of-ones and stuff. Or if you count all the one-of-ones. That's a top 11 card of Jackson Dart alone in this product. I have to believe the Mojos do better than just the clean one-of-ones, too. Or than the clean golds. How rare does your redemption have to be to get Panini Black Box? Very, very rare. Or you have to, like, trade in, like, multiple or something. We got Kenneth Grant, Justin Fields in the contours. I think that they'll normally give you something of comparable value for a black box. I'm not sure if they'll be doing them this year or not. They lose their license for football in April. Or end of April. Nationals is in July, end of July. Yeah, it's gonna be like pulling teeth with them this year. Steve Spurrier to 85. Malik Neighbors on the Thunderbirds. Yeah, you pretty much just have to like make an appointment with them. I don't know when the appointments go live. Like they normally fill up very quickly. Smoking darts and breaking hearts. Have a Judge auto and a Roman Reigns auto to 5. Oh my god. We're gonna have a Caleb on the silver. That's nice. TJ Watt on the contours too. Yeah, that Roman's never getting fulfilled. Yeah, I'm sorry to say that Roman's never getting fulfilled. I've been waiting on a Cody Mojo auto out of Prism for like 2 years now. Didn't he stop signing for Panini? All WWE stopped signing for Panini. They're all with Fanatics now. All right, we got an Aqua here of Will Dissly. That is 44 out of 50. Bryce Young on the Thunderbirds. That's going to do it for Phoenix. I know. Oh, you should get a black box. You should get a very expensive black box. Because the Judge... I mean, well, what's the Judge from? I mean, that a Roman auto... What's the Roman auto to, also? Or what's the product? Never got to Liv, Bliss, or Becky. Oh, my God, that sucks. Let's do Rookies and Stars. NT on card of... Oh, my God. Wait, that's the Roman? Because Roman didn't sign an NT this year, did he? Or in the last year with Panini? Oh, Roman's a Pen Pals. Okay. Yeah, the Judge is to 5. So the Roman Pen Pals out of 5 from Elite. What would we value that at? Maybe like 500? 600? Just because it's Elite. The Judge has to be 700 though. We got Lamar. Got Quinshon Judkins to 249 there. Trevor. Team Duels of Baker and Mike Evans. Bucky on the Thrillers. Simmons, Oladejo, and Malachi Starks. Had to come in and see the dart that your brother hit. Yeah, man, he that's a nice card. I don't know what it's worth. I don't know what his gold market is doing out of Phoenix. There has to have been a few that have been sold already, so that should probably be a pretty easy comp to find. Yeah, I know that when you go there to exchange for black boxes, you kind of like hint to them what kind of card you want. And they know like what products are kind of in each box. I don't think they know the exact cards, but they know like what sport they are. Jared Goff, we got Larry Fitz to $9.99 there. Abdul Carter on the cross training going to the Giants. Russell Wilson also for the Giants. Gross. Mr. Unlimited. Seismic is 1200 and normal gold is 850. Okay. The Mojo might even go for more, to be honest. I feel like the Mojo is going to be a little bit more desirable. Sale of that dart, 1125 for 1230. My God, man, that's insane. That is a crazy, crazy hit. I believe it, though. Payton. Do we have a Stella Nova auto, maybe? Stellar rookies. Jamar Chase to 9.99 there. No. Stellar rookies of Shador. There's Travis Hunter. That's a Riley Leonard numbered to 49 there. Resealable and Darius Alexander. Have a golden auto 125 and 2 Savion Sapphire numbered. I'm okay, thank you though, Tom. I've got a nice little stockpile of both of them. Yeah, I just bought a golden XRC tie-dye, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'm not 100%. I mean, again, it's kind of whatever someone is willing to pay, but I think $12.50 is a good starting point on it. We got Micah. Got Nick Emmanuel to 99 there. This should be an auto here. Jack Kaiser going to the Jaguars. Bijan on the Thrillers. Matthew Golden there. Travion Henderson. Armand Membu and Tyler Shuck. Yeah, I try to stick to the Packers unis. I have one golden card that's in his Collegiate. On his Collegiate audit, or out of draft picks, because it was like a tie-dye RPA, and I pulled it myself, so I was like, oh, this is cool. I'll keep it. What happened? Oh, good Lord. Okay, Ray Lewis there. High Octane of Jonathan Taylor. Airborne of Riley Leonard. Got Tet McMillan, Mikael Williams, Tez Johnson, and Savion. Packs are just like falling apart. We should have one more auto in here. Got a Mon Ra. We're gonna have a Kyler Murray red to 49 there. That's a cool one. And for the Lions, we're gonna have Isaac Tesla going to Hitman. Crusade of Jalen Hurts there too. Tyler Shuck. Got Nick and Luther Burden there. Still surprised that the Lions didn't make the playoffs. Such a fun team to watch. Let's get an impeccable silver bar out of the Immaculate box. Could you imagine, man? Could you imagine? That would be so funny. Card I wanted to try and replace is the rookie variation gold glitter Shador Sanders out of 5. Middle of his hair has faded numbers, and it kind of sucks, but it's amazing. That's a huge hit, dude. I would honestly just try to, like, I mean, if you're trying to keep it, like, I would just leave it, to be honest. It's like, it sucks, but at the same time, you're going to wait forever on that, and by the time that Panini loses the license, they're just not going to care anymore once that card is out of your hands, and you're probably never going to get anything back. Otherwise, if you're trying to sell it, I would just put it up on eBay or something. For the Bills, we got Josh Allen to 225. That's true. They might reject it. I know that Topps will reject it if it's anything, if they think it's a 7 or above is their grading criteria. Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, because an 8 or above is considered near mint. We got Bucky on the Certified Stars. We have an auto of Chris. Who's that? Dishman to 49. That is the Houston Oilers going to the Titans. There's Jair, Baker, and Odunze. Oh, near mint is a 7? Okay. So yeah, if they deem it a 7 or above, then that's considered near mint. I thought 7 was considered excellent quality, but I guess that makes sense. Plus that license now, a few months away. Yeah, no, it's coming up, dude. It's coming up. We're like 4 months away. Got Drake May there. Will Campbell to 299. Jalen Hurts. It's coming up, and I hope that we still get unlicensed football. I think it'll be healthy for the hobby to have some competition for Fanatics and a different place to, you know, rip football products. But I'm going to miss Panini. I truly am. I know that we've, you know, had a lot of grievances tonight about them. Jackson Dart, we got Terrence Ferguson to $3.99. But at the end of the day, I am truly going to miss the way that, you know, they do cards and their designs and just the plethora of products that they give us every year. Like, I'm going to miss it. Just have a lot of retired players. Nice to collect them, or some of them with numbered cards. Well, they should be able to do all rookies because they wouldn't have signed with the Players Association at the time. Tyler Shuck to $3.99. St. Brown and Garrett Wilson. And then for whatever reason, whatever players aren't in the Players Association. So like Topps had all legends and then rookies, which that would be ideal. Downtowns will be greatly missed. Kabooms will be missed. Color Blasts, Color Wheels. Yeah, Panini had a good run. We got Marvin Harrison and Travis Kelce to $3.99. Mike Evans there. Oh, I hate the cartoon design from this year. I hate it. I'm not buying any Kabooms from this year. I hate them all. Got Mahomes on the Certified Stars. Odunze to 75 there. Rookies and retired, you can make good sets. Football is easy to hide logos too. Basketball is tough. Yeah, football is a little bit easier. That's why no one really cared for unlicensed or cared about unlicensed for Topps. Like, people still bought it. Like, the prices were still good. Kid reporters will be missed. But yeah, you're right. Basketball sucked. I don't know if Panini will ever be able to do basketball. We got Adrian Peterson. Xavier Watts to $4.99 there. Oh, the 1981 Topps football was unlicensed? Seriously? Interesting. I didn't know that. Kid Reporter, Baker Mayfield on the franchise foundations. There's Bijan and Breece Hall. All right. Last pack out of Certified. We should have an RPA in here. If I can get this damn pack open. What is this thing? There we All right, Aeneas Williams to 299. Freshman fabric of Mason Taylor to 399 there. Going to the Jets, Jets. All right, 2 boxes of iMac coming up. These are the big ones. Yeah, the first few boxes of this break, you know, didn't really tally for much of the cost at all. It was just to get some cards and some autos in here. Let's see what we got. Good luck, everyone. First box of iMac. All nice and sealed, nice and pretty. No logos on tops until 82. I learned something today. Thank you. I'm now smarter for any trivia that might come my way. All right, let's see a monster. We have... Wait, is that one there? No. 6 cards. All right, 6 cards in this box. Good luck, everyone. Oh, weird. Normally we would have had a base. I didn't... I think we got shorted a base card in this. Well, we got Abdul Carter on the front to 99. Trivia for the night. River Falls, who won the D3 championship this weekend. Used to love Chiefs when I was a kid. Oh, that's cool. Got a CeeDee Lamb on the standard jerseys to 49. Not from any specific game or event. Going to them boys. Oh, we got a little bit of kicker love. Going to the Raiders. Daniel Carlson, 28 out of 99. It's a nasty card. Xavier Legette, 82 out of 99. Going to the Panthers. That is Tim. That is actually a rookie card, too, so that's from last year. Is this a... Oh, this is a 180. Cool. 2 more. How about a Ricky Pearsall to 99? Going to the Giants. The 49ers going to Ryan on that one. Going to Ryan. It's another 180. Not Anders. No, I do not. All right. I think we're this way. Raider. That's going to be Jack Besh. 16 out of 18 on the Immaculate numbers. That's a pretty cool card. Going to the Raiders. That's Lisa. Not the best box of iMac, I will admit. Not the worst. Certainly not the best. Yeah, definitely could have... I mean, the Ricky Pearsall is good. He was about the only established player, though, that we got. I mean, I guess Daniel Carlson, but All right. Well, that's why we got 2 in this break. Yeah, he was the kicker right after Crosby. Yeah, we drafted him. All right. Man. Yeah, I don't know what that box was about. Was missing a card. Well, technically wasn't, but it was. All right. Box number 2. Good luck, everyone. What's going on? I think I saw an RPA in front. We got... All right, we got 7 cards in this one, and a really thick one in here. All right. Good luck, everyone. Oh my god. Why is that right on top? Matthew Golden, 15 out of 19. On the RPA with the laundry tags. Going to Tobias on the filler. Dude was on whatever Rogers takes when he gets hurt. When he packed these boxes. I don't know. Dude, this is weird. I thought that was going to be a really low number to start. But we take those. Matthew Golden has such a nice on-card signature. All right, next up. Is that Travion? No, that's not Travion. That's Kyle Williams. Elegant, 60 out of 89, impeccable. Is this whole box going to be autos? This whole box might be autos. Unless... No, it's not. No. Whoever packed this box, man, they put it in backwards. They put this box in backwards. We got Gino to 50. But the Kyle Williams is nice. All right. This is a 1 of 1. This is a 1 of 1 right here. We're going to put down the 1 of 1. Yeah, that's platinum. All right. Let's just keep going this way. We're going to have Will Howard to 49. Oh, it was like that in the first PYT we got dusted in? Will Howard. All right, we got a really thick one here. It's probably a helmet. That's pretty cool. Breece Hall to 25. Yeah, that's super thick. I don't think that's fitting in a 180. Oh, no, it is. Cool. Going to the Jets. Wow. 43 out of 49. Montana, Manning, Rodgers, and Mahomes on the Immaculate Collection. Monuments. Not from any specific game or event, but that'll be a nice random to the Niners, the Colts, the Packers, and the Chiefs. All right, we do have a 1 of 1 here, though. Good luck, everyone. Players collection. Wait, so is this going to be the same thing? This is going to be the same thing as this, I think. Oh my god, it's a Packer. Is that Cobb? Wait, that's so cool. It's a sticker auto, but oh my god. Wow, Tobias. That is in fact a card from this year too. That is 2025. That is so cool. I know, I picked the wrong box for my video, man. This was clearly sent for me. Sticker autos on a 1 of 1 should be illegal. I agree. I agree. That was our third 1 of 1 tonight. The Packers 1 of 1, yeah. Randall Cobb. It's very cool. Even as a Bear fan, that card is badass. Yeah. Yeah, he was the Bear killer. Hit the Squirtles. Trade you a Raiders kicker. For Packers. I don't think Tobias is in chat. Yeah, that's sick. Congratulations. That'll be it for the break. We do have to random this guy, though, so we'll do that at the end. Let's do a quick recap. Appreciate you guys all filling this one up. If he played the Bears every game, he might be a top 5 wide receiver. Honestly, though, I think you're right. It was a random. Yeah, this was a random. This was not a PYT. All right. And autos and mems. Got a Breece Hall to 25. Will Howard there. Kyle Williams on the Impeccable to 89. Gino to 50 there. Jack Besh to 18. Got a Ricky Pearsall from Panini 1 there. iMac of Xavier Legette. That's from last year. Daniel Carlson to 99, CD to 49, Abdul Carter to 99, Mason Taylor, RPA, Tyler Shuck, Terrence Ferguson, Chris Dishman going to the Titans, Isaac Tesla, got a Jonathan Taylor there, Jack Kaiser, Abdul Carter, and team duels of Baker and Mike Evans. And, I mean, crazy that Cobb wasn't even the biggest card in this break. Matthew Golden, RPA, out of iMac to 99. Biggest card of that break was the Jackson Dart Gold Mojo out of Phoenix International. And Randall Cobb, a 1 of 1 Platinum with the swoosh, shield, and Players Association tag. Very, very cool. All right, let's do the random for this guy then. Straight dusted. I'm sorry, Jason. I actually like having the Texans in breaks. Okay, so let's do a block race. Okay, so we have 49ers, Colts, Packers, and Chiefs. Yep, 49ers, Colts, Packers, and Chiefs. Kat, have a great night. Appreciate you, as always. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out. Vote the Steelers get the card. The Packers did good enough without it. But doesn't look like the Jags got anything. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kikos. I think the Jags got dusted. I think there was one auto in there, but it wasn't who you want. All right. Shuffle you guys up, and you're off. That is going to the Colts. Congratulations, Colts, on getting that. All right, everyone. So we got one more giveaway to do, and it's for everyone who missed fillers, but everyone who's heading out now. I appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out with me tonight and hopping in on the breaks and filling us up. We will be having more breaks again tomorrow, or on Friday night. Breaks will be live tomorrow on the website. At noon Central Time for Friday. We'll be doing probably a lot of football for Super Wildcard Weekend. We'll have some more iMac. We will have some more, I don't know. What do we want more of? We want iMac. Probably some more Phoenix stuff. Maybe we'll do a baseball break too. Maybe we'll do like a small baseball break. You too, Evan. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. All right, where am I? There we go. Okay. All right, let's just do a duck race. So top spot, as always, gets $25 of store credit, and bottom spot gets $10. So 30 of you guys are in here. Shuffle you all up, and you are off. No way. RGL is getting $25 for his chat filler hitting. So I think since that was supposed to be for chat, I'll ask him what he wants to do with that. If he wants to random that to the break or whatever. So RGL for $25 and Jason for $10. All right. And that is going to do it for the breaks, everyone. Thank you all so much. We will have more breaks available on the website tomorrow at noon Central Time, and we'll be back here again on Friday at 6 p.m. Central Time. So everyone, take care. Stay safe. I just asked him. He said I could have it. Yeah, I'll text him later. So take care. Stay safe, everyone. Have a great few days, and I will see you guys on Friday. Have a good one, everyone.